a game that can bring a community together in such a special way and really teach us about something we should know about.
160, 170,000 people at this venue within the space of 24 hours. We thank everyone. Everyone's got behind this. It's an amazing part on our calendar.
Hey guys, welcome to Ultimate Greatness, and obviously we're going to do a quick stream of the Anzac Day. Obviously I didn't want to do it during the ceremony because I was a bit late setting the stream up, but yeah, let me just share the stream out and stuff like that. But yeah, the game's about to get underway. We've got less than 60 seconds, so just let me set this up and share it out to the people, and yeah, we'll obviously stream the or stream my reaction to the Collingwood Essendon Anzac Day game today. So hopefully Pies can get the win, and I'll also get the audio going for you guys as well too. So where's the audio? Okay, in fact I might actually lower that a bit. Alright, there we go. Alright, should get some audio going, but yeah, I'll share the stream out to the people as well, so give me a second.
I want to see him take control of the biggest game on the home and away calendar. I'm excited for him. More than anything, I just want to be part of the journey today with him, Jason.
Kingy's getting very competitive, Jones. He hasn't got many votes on the who owns it, so he's gone for the low-hanging fruit, Nick Dacos. But I'm gonna see Nick Dacos and match it with his brother Josh. I think
he's struggling, isn't he?
I think this sets up. He's going to get out of Nick's.
What a wild card.
Getting all the attention, all the talk. I think Josh Dacos is having just a sneaky, brilliant year. I think he's the best wingman in the competition. 27 disposals, 4 clearances. He's spending a bit more time inside. He's getting the meters game. I think he will step out of his younger brother's shadow today and win the Anzac Day medal.
Some great vision there of the Collingwood skipper with his final words to his boys.
Well, I'm not as obvious as these blokes are, Sarah.
You're a thinker.
That was just ridiculous the way they were going. I'm going with...
Alright, so that should share it out to all the people. And
but in the immortal words of the monkeys, I'm a believer. I believe in this young man now. I think he's a star. And what limb are you crawling out on?
We haven't left anything for Jonesy.
Yeah.
I'm going the big fella, Sammy Draper.
Wow.
I think he could shake up this Anzac Day and take advantage of Collingwood's ruck.
alright, yeah, welcome to the people in the stream. Obviously, yeah, we're going to get started with the Anzac Day game. And yeah, hopefully we get a good match. But yeah, things are about to get underway. I'm pretty sure I've shared it all out to all the places I share it to.
Alright, we prepare to head to the MCG, the first bounce, the biggest home and away game of the year. It is Collingwood and Essendon from the G.
Yeah, alright, I think we're all good. Alright, let's go. Alright, start of the game.
Surprise, Pendlebury clean. Parrish a little one forward. Drop by Maynard. Shield follows up.
Well, looks like Essendon about to get the first goal. Oh no, Nick Martin's just absolutely shanked it. Alright, so 15 seconds or 16 seconds into the game. Obviously no score to either side, but it's in Essendon's 50 at the moment. Sidey just kicks it out with a bail kick. Hopefully it works out. Doesn't look like it's going to. Oh no, Maynard with a good tap. Oh, here we go, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Yes, Maynard. Come on, who you got? Who you got? Come on, AJ. There was a bit of a hold there, I reckon, but anyway. Oh, here we go, Dacos. Bang! Oh, just too much in the kick. Alright, Ridley's taking the kick out. Oh, and the scores are updating on me too, which is good. Alright, here we go. Dacos out to Sidey, who's on the wing. Then he passes it to Bo. Just outside the 50. You'd think you would probably just hit the top here. So probably the top of the goal square. Pretty much. Who's there? Checkers? No. Alright, Essendon get the bailout kick. Looks like this is Quainer's ball here. Oh, terrible bounce though. Come on, Pendles. Oh, Quainer. Yeah, McGrath was good there. Yeah, that's a free kick. You weren't even... That was a free kick because he wasn't even watching the ball there.
Redmond streaming by. Durham goes inside 50 wide. Stringer wants a piece of Noble ball out.
Well, look at letting Dacos play. There's no particular attention on him, seemingly, Joe. So it's structure versus structure, which is what coaches tend to go to as plan A.
See who needs to adjust first.
Yeah, that's it.
Draper. That's a second go at it. Parrish.
Oh, here we go. Yes, that has to be a ball up. He didn't have much time with it there.
Physicality in the ruck. He's going to try and take the ball out if he can.
Clean hands on that to Parrish. Langford. Around the corner.
Alright, okay, Essendon take it inside 50, but looks like they've just kicked it straight to Moore on his own. I don't know how players can actually do that, to be honest. Like, how you can hit the opposition player lace out where there's no one else around him. Like, surely, I mean, it's not obviously the intent of the player, but like, if that's not the intent of the player, I always wonder what is. You know what I mean?
Is the mentality of this Collingwood side the second most play on from marks in the competition? They want the
All right, throw in here.
Frampton to the front.
Yes, Degoe, good tackle.
Crisp confronted.
That might be holding the ball there, actually.
That's gone.
Yeah. Damn. He didn't have it for that long, but the fact that he had multiple possessions of it didn't help him.
Ball is good. Gets past Langford.
Come on, Bobby. How is Bobby in defense right now? What work ethic he's got at the moment. There you go. Quainer's ball.
Yeah, contested possessions 14-6 Essendon's way, which is telling you what your eyes tell you. They're just a bit tougher in at it at the moment.
Dacos and Maynard.
Huge focus on forcing Collingwood wide. We know Collingwood love to own the corridor. Essendon happy to give up the wings and the wider ball.
Beautiful kick to Pendlebury from Maynard. Pendlebury says, someone come at me, don't stand. So back to Dacos. This is Nick. And as Job said, willing to push down. Now Josh Dacos.
But I am streaming at the moment, aren't I? Yeah. Why is it not coming up?
Good ball, crisp. Uncontested onto Degoe. Ball kick. Perkins went. Maynard. Noble.
Will be paid against Maynard. So Perkins
Not that one.
beautifully measuring that ball to Wiedemann. Huge day for him. Short one finds Durham. Draper and Phillips, the two big boys. Pendlebury, they always sag off him. Redmond, is that a little push? No. So, a good win for Mason Redmond.
Essendon have been able to control the territory so far in this first quarter.
They go high and long again. Draper.
Alright, I think that's...
Big Sam Draper.
Hello, contact.
Gets a free. He's going to be a big story in this game.
Had the Darcy Moore matchup, it was as if he had Ruckman don't do Frampton's there as well. He's virtually done two of them.
The arm around the neck late is what the free kick was for. Hit the scoreboard last week. 3 goals, a great return.
Right.
Ruckman, and he can hit the scoreboard.
So it looks like Sam Draper's about to have a shot on goal. You think he kicked this, and yeah, it looks like he does. Yep. All right, Essendon have got the first goal.
His 49th game, Sam Draper, but he is getting better and better.
You only need one or two of those, don't you?
Well, the importance of the Essendon ruckman or tall resting forward to get onto the scoreboard and get involved. And from an Essendon point of view, we see a fantastic.
Alright, so Essendon got the start for the first goal. So, yeah, so we got another 14 minutes, 20 seconds to go. So, obviously, yeah, extremely early still. There we go, Nick Dacos with the ball. Jeez, De Goey had no awareness there. No, please no. Okay, good. Draper misses.
Pressure from Alwyn Davey Jr. brought into the team to create 450 turnovers. Terrific rundown tackle.
Worries Isaac Quaynor there too, with his presence. And they get it, forward 50 stoppage out of a...
Alright, here we go. It's about to be thrown in.
Error, so nice territory early here for Essendon. Well done.
Oh, good Kruger.
Dacos.
Good Dacos. Good Titch.
Kruger's got to do all day. Undersized, both of them. Setterfield taken out of it.
Actually, I might get the AFL stats up so I can get that going. Come on, Sidey. Gee, Sidey did really well there.
Spirals one. Almost Heppel. Now it is Heppel.
Come on, Das. Yes, Das. Good intercept.
So very little possession for the Pies at the moment.
For those watching as well too, Nick Dacos has already got 9 disposals. And we haven't even hit the 10-minute mark. This is crazy. Come on. Come on, more. Come on, Trey. Yes, good hit, Rusco. Another hit.
Short to Josh Dacos. Hoskin Elliott. Struggling to get it past this area. De Goey was
Come on, De Goey.
umpires told him he must now.
Good. Alright. Now it's in there 50. What's going to happen?
Well done by Laverde in the contest.
Come on, Kruger.
Up to Kruger. Taken over the line by Caldwell.
They're going to say they can't get any overlap handball going from behind, Collingwood. There's kick. You can't get the ball moving.
Man, I can't wait till Kruger gets a bit of form together. Jeez, he's going to be a beast. Oh, I've been such a big fan of him for a while now, actually. But yeah, first game.
So impressive last year. And
What was Elliot doing there? He just sort of just gave up and then looked to the umpire.
for Langford. Will Kelly.
Maybe he thought the dude ran too far or something? I don't know.
The Pies. Parrish.
Come on, more.
Draper more.
Oh my god, yes, more. What more do you want from him? Jesus.
More, but the athleticism was on show there. A terrific mark running back against Sam Draper.
Frampton.
Oh, was that a bit of a chop of the arms there? Not too sure about that one.
Against his brother today. Will Kelly, who's the sub for Collingwood.
Yeah, crazy already. Nick Dacos already on 9 disposals. Come on, Bo. Let's go, Bo. Or is that... Yeah, Checkers. Come on, let's go, Checkers. Might make myself a little bit bigger, actually.
They had that space to work into, which meant the speed of the ball movement was much faster
There we
than
go.
what they've been able to do so far.
Led the Collingwood goal kicking over the last 4 years. He's 8-1 from...
Come on, Checkers. You got this, mate. You got this.
But this is tough. Really tough, as you can see. Bending a little
Nah,
early.
to the right. Damn.
Bombers by 5.
Okay, so we got... Yeah, so Dacos on 9, Penderbury 5. Josh Dacos on 4, Darcy Moore on 4. Josh Dacos and Moore are on 100% efficiency as well too, so they've had great starts. Sidey's had a fair bit of it. How many has he got? He's got 4. I guess maybe whenever Sidey's gotten it, he's gotten it in like crucial moments. So like he probably his disposals have stood out a bit more, where maybe others are in like a handball chain. Come on, Markov. Oh, did they ping him? Oh, they pinged him.
Kick it out of bounds if you're an Essendon side. A heavy contingency of the Collingwood supporters there.
How good has Trey looked? Like, let's just put that. I know, I'm a bit of a Trey fan, but how good has he looked so far? He's looked so solid. Oh, Frampton nearly took a mark. In fact, I've just realised we haven't even kicked a goal yet. We probably might need to start doing that. Like, we've had the same amount of scoring shots, which is good, and we're only down by 5, so obviously no panic stations whatsoever at this point, but yeah, I actually didn't even realise we haven't even kicked a goal yet.
Phillips in front.
Oh, come on.
Josh Dacos appealing for the free.
Jumper was pulled there by Caldwell. It was a free kick. Not paid.
Alright, some of the guys are catching up to Nick at the moment, which I'm assuming he's probably on the bench at the moment, because he hasn't had a... I don't think he's had a touch in a few minutes, so I'm assuming he's on the bench.
Caldwell, Setterfield gives it back now. Caldwell, moving the footy quick.
Come on, Ginny. Oh.
Ends with Shield, beautiful ball, finds his target in Wiedemann.
Excellent transition.
It's strange, because we actually look pretty on today, but like, we're just not putting it on the scoreboard, I guess.
At the stoppage there on the wing, we're able to really run powerfully forward to get this shot on goal.
Back in the side today, Sam Wiedemann. Riding over his shoulder, that's nice. That is magnificent.
Oh, he's missed.
Last minute. Beautiful stroke.
Jeez, BT really wanted that one to go in, didn't he?
Reasonably confident about that.
19
Alright. Oh, here we go.
Sorry, 19 inside 50s for 5.
Now he's got 10 disposals.
Mechanisms on top.
Jeez, and still with 8 minutes and some change left to go. Jeez. How good is he? Yeah, 10 disposals at 80% for those keeping track.
Long for Frampton. Side bottom, front and centre. Well done.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's... Surprised that wasn't picked up. That seemed like it was a bit of a throw there from Sidey. Come on, Quainer. Come on, bang! Get him! Hold it! Hold the damn tackle!
Flicks it to Menzies. Moore taken in the tackle. Dacos.
Come on.
And that's over.
Bit of a let off there, I reckon, JB, for the Magpies.
Jeez.
Pressing, probably should have made better.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't our cleanest play right there.
Jake
Stringer had an absolute like golden opportunity that he just didn't capitalize on. Come on, Frampton.
Frampton again. Setterfield almost Shield. Heppel, one-handed to go. He couldn't quite take it with him. Back to Shield. Banged it on the boot. Collingwood have got a 3-on-1 here. Get through the lot of them. What about...
Oh, jeez.
Post from Menzie. The whistle goes on. It's not out of bounds. Noble didn't want to concede. Menzie still down. The kick to side bottom, not what it should have been.
Nah. Yeah, is the dude alright though? Yeah, he just must have got winded.
Reckon he had a bit of urine in there, Lee, but they don't snap these days because they're made of aluminium.
Now, but certainly he got, that was a heavy hit, wasn't it? But he looks like he's okay. Heavy hit.
Mitchell. Tight hands in and out of side bottoms, and there he is. Stoppages.
Yeah, if you have the guys catching up, Penderbury on 6 now, Sidey 6, Moore 5. Oh, like Markov 5. Markov's at 100%. So, yeah, because I think Markov last week had somewhere in the 70s, which was good. So, as long as he can, as long as he's under, as long as he's over 70, then I'll take that. But nah, he's tied 4th for most disposals, from at least from a Collingwood point of view. So he's actually doing pretty well. But even like Sidey and Penderbury have got 6, but they're on 66% efficiency, so they need to lift that a bit. And a bit out of character, if you ask me. And now Mitchell's got a free kick. Oh. It's so strange because we played such great footy, but like we haven't put it on the scoreboard. So like for us to be down by a goal, like it feels so strange at the moment.
And slow, isn't it? It hasn't been live ball, a lot of kick mark.
Caldwell, Davey, Shield, pinpoint pass, Perkins. Neutral territory on the wing.
But yeah, Dacos already on 11 disposals at 72%. So, in fact, he was on, what was he? He was on 9 disposals with like, I think he had like 9 disposals in the first like 8 minutes of the game or something. Something crazy like that. And it looks like Wiedemann's now about to have a shot on goal, so.
He decided the last minute string. He saw that Wiedemann's in a better position, just protected his back marginally, and that was good forward teamwork just to protect him that little bit.
Sam Wiedemann directly in front. Kick of only 20 metres for the Bombers' second. No problems at all.
Alright, now Essendon have got 2 goals. Again, like I keep saying this, like I don't know how we haven't. Like our only issue is that we just haven't capitalised on this good run and good form, because I don't feel like Essendon should be in front by 2 goals right now. But then again, it'll probably be one of those things where we'll probably get a goal, and then once we get that goal, like we'll get another like an extra 2 after that, so we'll kick like 3. I mean, if you want to go back to the 2010 team, what we actually used to do was that we used to do like we'd probably kick 1 goal inside the first 15. And then like the last like 5 minutes of the quarter would then pile on 4 or 5 goals. So if we want to channel our 2010 version of a team, now's the time to do it. Good, Hosk. Come on, Bob. Come on.
And Redmond wants to switch. Dyson Heppel, the veteran. To Archie Perkins. Nicely finds Laverde. High ball in again. Caldwell's hands brilliant. Menzies. Martin. Bomber's got another one.
There you go. So Bombers kick 3 goals now. I mean, then again, was it 2014? Bombers kicked like 5 or 6 goals in the first quarter to us none, and then the second quarter, basically the whole scoreboard flipped, and we basically, I think, weren't we in front by like 2 goals or something? Because we kicked like 8 goals in the second quarter or something ridiculous like that. So. Because we're definitely not playing bad. Like, it's such a strange game at the moment. Because we're definitely not playing bad, but like, we're just not putting that good effort on the scoreboard at the moment. Okay, here we go, Frampton. Come on, DeGoey. Good, AJ.
And a high ball back in was going to make it difficult. Heppel now to Parrish, to Perkins, to Shield. The overlap running from the Bombers, very, very impressive.
Yes.
Short little ball to side bottom.
Now to Goey.
Okay, come on, Pendles. You know what to do here. Oh. Come on, Jenny. What were you doing there? Obviously, didn't get enough curve on the ball, and I was expecting a bit more than what he got, but yeah.
That's not a good kick. Allows side bottom and Maynard to combine. Johnson at the
Oh, Johnson, yes, let's go. Let's go, AJ.
Oh, this will be only the 5th disposal Collingwood's had in their forward 50. Really good one-on-one mark here.
Yeah, this dude's really good.
Joby's rock solid. Johnson overhead. He's got an enormous lead.
He sort of floats into the air, and he's got really sticky hands, isn't he?
Come on, AJ.
The target ahead. You can see how
Come on, mate.
precisely is important.
No. Damn. Because he was such a straight shooter last year. Like, basically anything that was a set shot. I mean, obviously he missed a couple here and there, but like, I want to say like the majority of the shots he had, he kicked. So. Yes, Maynard. Hey mate, how's things?
Just adamant that they don't want to give up the corridor, Essendon. They force Collingwood wide first.
Mitchell.
Oh, Pendles is taking it inside 50. Okay, it's a free kick to McGrath for, I think it was holding, I think it was. And it's going to come straight back, it looks like. Okay, and then it just goes out of bounds, I guess. Yeah, but no, it's been a strange game because like, yeah, we definitely haven't played that bad at all. We just haven't put it on the scoreboard. Like, you get that set shot from AJ to go through, and then a few of the other opportunities. I mean, the Chinnivan miss a few minutes ago. I don't even know what that was. Whether that's just like if the kid's just out of confidence or whatever, but. Yeah, I reckon he would have. I reckon there was definitely an opportunity there to kick a goal, whether it was opening himself up a bit more or passing it off to a better option. But yeah, here we go.
And Sidebottom has a look at the bench, sees the sign showing less than 30 seconds and says to Degoe, do not risk playing on. You can see the sign clearly there.
Yep.
And now Degoe with an opportunity. Pretty good at this part of the game. Collingwood in great need. That is a goal. No problem.
Jeez, let's go. Yes. The right. I mean, it is what we needed, but oh, we're getting a bit physical here. Kelly, how the hell are you just... You're sooking over it like a person like grabbing a jumper, yet you're the one that came over and instigated the whole thing. Oh, man. Yeah, Jesus.
Adelaide have arrived. This team don't know how to lay down.
Yeah, but no, like, I'm definitely, like, so what's the difference? 10 points. Yeah, like, I mean, I'd even argue that we were actually the better side that quarter. Like, we just didn't capitalize on the scoreboard. Which, mind you, is a very typical Collingwood team at the moment. For some reason, we just don't hit our targets in the first half, and then second half, we can't miss. So... Because it's even scoring shots for 5 scoring shots each.
Trophy for a 2003 singing contest.
No.
Oh, what a shame.
Thanks for reminding me.
I mean, I'm just wondering, maybe is it like... Because I mean, it was a tough game last week against the Saints. But then we've had like, what, 8 days to recover from it, so... There's no reason why we should be fatigued or tired, because yeah, 8 days is more than enough. In fact, 8 days is on the border of having too much of a break, because I feel like both can be definitely a thing where you can suffer from too short of a break, but then if you're too far off, too far away from the game, you're sort of like, you're not sort of like used to playing if you have like 8, 9, 10 days off. So it's always interesting how things like that play out, to be honest, but yeah. In fact, I might. That's the other thing with KO. There's, once you do the picture-in-picture, you can't just like mute stuff. Just from the picture-in-picture sort of part of the footage, which I don't know. You'd think you'd be able to do that, but like you can pause it and stuff, and you can take it away and put it back into the Chrome tab, but yeah. But no, even just going through that. So obviously Dacos had a very quiet second half to that quarter. Only got probably, I want to say like 2 disposals, but I mean he's sitting on 11 disposals at 72%. So clearly, so it's either he was on the bench in that in that second half of that first quarter, or potentially was tagged a bit. But now Markov 7 disposals at 100%. That's actually, I believe, I could be wrong in saying this, but didn't Markov have something similar last week where he had like a really high disposal efficiency? And then it's all like dropped off. So maybe that might be, I don't want to say it's like anything like fitness related, but like it's always interesting where it's like if you see players start well, but then the efficiency drops. Oh, here we go. We're back now.
Tensions boiled over Joey Montagna. There were spot fires everywhere. There's a lot of feeling, a lot of heat in this one, but so far it's been the Bombers who have been most eye-catching.
It always does drag on at quarter time because there's no play for the players to get back into position, but that was an important goal by Jordan De Goey because, as you touched on, Essendon really were in control of that first quarter. I thought they played terrific football. Their ball movement was excellent, but before that they were getting it done around the clinches. They were winning the contest and clearance, they were outnumbering, and then they were able to get that ball moving.
You've been hot on the handball game right across the league at the moment. We saw that on First Crack the other night, and this was a stunning piece of play by the Bombers using their hands to quick effect.
Well, it has been a feature of the teams at the top of the ladder so far, and Essendon have
Jeez, that's crazy. Frampton's only had the 1 touch. I could have sworn he had more. Even Kruger's had 1 touch. I don't know if it's just like me, but like unless if they're just like in and around the pack, so it's like I see them, but then they don't get the ball. But they've definitely been around it. I mean, even Frampton, like he's at least been in the ruck. I would imagine he's got a few hit outs. I can't see them in my stats at the moment, but because I've got other stats that are a bit more important. But
threatening in that opening term. You mentioned the Pies undermanned defence with Murphy out. They may look to stretch them when the ruckman drop back.
Yeah, he's continuing on his good form, just being able to get involved. He's kicked the 1 goal already, had another mark taken off him late in that quarter, so he's going to have some influence. But I've also loved the way Essendon have been defending against Collingwood. So Collingwood have been going a bit slower with the ball. 33 marks for Collingwood is a high number. They only average 87 normally for a game. So the Collingwood have been forced to go a bit slower than they want to. They usually like to play more up-tempo.
Back to the footy now.
What do I take out? I'll take out AFL Fantasy because I don't really care about Fantasy right now.
Enough time to get back onto the footy. Looking for Chris. Martin got a little piece.
Yeah, there you go. He's got 7 hit outs. That'll do it. In fact, I'll swap that around.
Sometimes gets forgotten about a bit because of the quality of his brother, but he's having an excellent season. Simple floating mark.
Yeah, there you go. Dake's already got the 12th disposal as well too, so he didn't waste any time. And now Wiedemann's got it on the wing.
Nicely steered for Snelling.
Alright, what are they going to do? Alright, it's inside a defensive 50. Actually, I've just thought about this just as a crazy idea. Because I don't think... I mean, I'm sure it maybe would have happened on a loose... In a loose sort of like term. Oh, hits the post. But like... Are we ever going to get to the point where if we get decent ruckman in the game, we're going to have like a ruckman that becomes like a tagger that tags the other ruckman? Because even someone, which is ironic because we're playing Essendon, like I feel like even like someone like an Andrew Phillips, I feel like that's always been like his role where, yes, he's been like the ruckman, but like he's also the reason why he's been so good and he's been like a really valuable asset for Essendon is that He's been a ruckman, but he's been a ruckman in the sense like he's also tagged the other ruckman in a weird way. Oh, here we go. AJ's now got the ball, and now he's going to have a set shot from the boundary, which it looks like he's going to go for the snap. So hopefully he can get this one. Yes, let's go! Let's go! Yes, AJ's got... yeah, no, he's got 1 goal now, yeah. Because, yeah, he missed that first set shot in the first quarter. So we got to go on the board, and we've got AJ on the board now. Because, yeah, it really seems like... Because I think the thing that works with Johnson, even though he's 193, you don't, until you're literally playing on him, you don't see, like, how big he is. You know what I mean? Like, because you have so many, like, forwards that can play, and it's like, you know, they're 2 meters tall, whatever. I mean, Johnson's 193, but he's actually, like, a really big size. For his height. Yes, come on, sure that's holding the ball. Come on, Frampton. Oh, what a bullet pass. Oh, come on, AJ. But how good was that kick from Frampton, though? Oh, that's high. I don't know if the umpire thought he, like, ducked or tried to play for it, or... Wouldn't surprise me. Because he definitely copped it high, that's for sure. Quainer. Oh, Pendlebury tried to... Did he try to tap that in between his legs then? It just didn't work out. Come on, Sidey. Oh my god, Sidey, that is fantastic. How good was Sidey right there? Like, if he drops that mark, that's a certain goal there. Like, that was massive. Like, I don't know if people understand how massive that was. That was like a guaranteed goal for Essendon. There was so many tools around Sidey, and Sidey was the one that took an intercept mark. Like, god damn, like, well done, Sidey. Come on, Bo. Come on, Crisp. Yes. Oh. Come on, Bo. Yes. Yes, let's go! Bendels is going to have a shot on goal. Yeah, you know he was milking that. He definitely milked that, and then once he saw the opportunity, he did not muck around. Yeah, see, there you go. Bang! Oh, man. Come on, Pendles. You got this, mate. Yes, let's go! Pendles is on the board with the goal. You know what? That's actually been one of the things, like, I've always... Like, it's kind of hard for him to play the half-forward role, because he kind of doesn't really have that speed, but, like... But, I mean, even having him at half-forward, like, it would be such a good asset, I feel. Like... Because I know the position he's been playing has been more of a half-backer. Even though he does play a lot in the midfield, but, like... But, I mean, the one thing that he's always had in his game was that his delivery from being in midfield to the forwards. Like, I think I want to say, is a goal assist that he does. Like, the goal assist that he provides for the team, like, there's a stat, it's something like that. There's a stat that's, like, going around, and it's like, even for his age, like, if he's not on top, he's, like, in the top 2 or 3. I feel like, I think it's goal assist, I think it is. So, like, even if that is the case, because, I mean, we've already got a midfield that's more than good enough to hold their own. Like, you get Mitchell to go in, Adams in that midfield. Put Penderbury to a half forward, and it's like, you know, you've got... Because the only thing that with the half... Yeah, here we go, Pendles. He's going to find out the target you watch. Ginny! Ginny! Yes! Let's go! Get around the gin. Get around the gin. That's going to do wonders for his confidence. Good on you, kid. Good on you. Yeah, man. Ginny is such an underrated player. And the funniest thing is that he's still got another level to go as well. Like, for those that don't know, God, Ginny's gonna... If you reckon Ginny's just gonna stay as a forward pocket his whole career, I got something to tell you guys. Like, this dude is a special talent, and we're only just scratching the surface of what this kid can do. You get his confidence up, and my God, this kid can be anything.
Won the Anzac Day medal last year, did Ginnivan. Side bottom, wide. Collingwood mounting a big challenge now with 4 straight. Ridley locks the tackle up on Hoskin Elliott.
Yep, good Hosk.
Continue to be physical around the contest, deny Collingwood that possession, and then hold them up. They don't want the ball in motion.
Jeez, Frampton's pretty much been our main ruck today. Has anyone... I don't know if anyone else is... Like, have we had anyone else... Yeah, no one else has had a hit out. So even if they haven't had a hit out. But I don't think... I think Frampton's been the main ruck this whole entire game. Just crazy to see. Which really shouldn't be a surprise, because he was a forward ruck at Port Adelaide, before he went to the Crows. So.
Yeah, I don't think they've gone far enough for that to be the case yet. I mean, Collingwood have had a good first 5 minutes, but I don't think Essendon starting to readjust too much just this far.
Redmond, no purchase on that at all. It might still work. The Bombers penetrating here for Langford.
Jeez, I've only just realised we're actually in front. Well, actually, not only are we in front, we're in front by 7 points. So we've actually got a bit of breathing space. So we've gone from, like, being down by 2 goals to up by 7. So we've kicked 3 goals this quarter already. Yeah, I rate Langford's set shot. He'll probably kick this. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I reckon Langford's probably one of my favourite Essendon players that going around at the moment, actually. Because I reckon Langford, I don't think Langford gets the credit he deserves, so I reckon he's actually really underrated. I don't know if that's, like, you know, across the board in terms of, what's the word? Like, I don't know if that's, if he is actually underrated, but I never really hear, like, people talk about how good he is.
If you look at his last 5 weeks, starting in round 2, 5 goals, 1 goal, 1 goal, 2 goals, and then today another. So he's been important up forward for them. His hamstring, I think, early round last year. Yeah, missed most of the year, I think, Joe. From that.
Oh, there you go. Kruger's in the ruck.
Level ball, Setterfield, crisp.
Oh, Pendles.
Pendlebury, the interception by Martin, almost.
Oh, good Pendles. Great kick. Oh, come on, Bobby. Ah.
Amazing. Jake Kelly, his old man's the CEO of the opposition. His brother's the sub for the opposition. Kicks towards Moore again.
Come on, Sidey. Oh, no, it's not. It's... Oh.
Durham to Shield. Now Draper, confronted by Markov. Stiff arm and then really good hands, Wiedemann. Quickly inside 50, Langford again. And might get
Front on. But so is the free kick there, even though, because I don't think he touched him. So is the rule that, because it's front on, oh, actually, no, he didn't make contact. Actually, no, that's my bad. No, that is a free kick. But that's the thing, though. If you do that, but you don't make contact with the player, that's not the free kick thing, because then that would, well, it would negate the contact, wouldn't it?
around the corner for his second. It is there.
There you go. Apparently, someone gave him a bit of lip from the boundary, and
It says have some of that.
yep, basically said, yep, cop that. Sidey's lifted this quarter. He's on 15 for the game. Dacos, especially with the fast start that he had, he's dropped off significantly. He's only had the 3 disposals this quarter.
So there's the free kick for Langford, but you wonder why the celebration. Here's the bloke saying there's the ball and then gives him something. So Kyle goes back and
There you go.
finds him. There we are.
Very nice.
And a nice civilised manner he did it in as well. Back to the middle. Bombers, by the way, back in front by 5 points. To go, he's searching through centre half back. Little lob ball out. Hosker
Good kick. Come on, Hosk.
McCreary now.
Yep.
Quality of game has been fantastic. No one comes at McCreary, so he takes ground.
Oh, come on.
His feet almost to turn the ball inside out. Now he bangs ball on Booten.
What was that, Elliot? What was that?
Amazing the silence before the game, JB, and now they let it loose.
I don't know what's happened to Elliot this year, but he has not been.
Comes into the ground. Kelly high and wide. Perkins not able to hang on. A hold on Ridley. Zerk Thatcher. Heppel. We've got an overlap here. Martin. Almost Perkins.
Come on, Maynard.
Runners ahead of him.
Oh, okay, good. He's missed. Oh, God.
Definitely when you missed him, you should have used him. No, when you got players forward of the ball, you just got to pop it onto it, mate. Whatever shot that, a difficulty of shot that was, much easier if you 20, 30 metres closer to goal.
Got about 93,000 people in this stadium at the moment. Nick Dacos, 15 touches of the footy already.
Come on, Sidey.
Side bottom
Ugh.
Zerk Thatcher with an inside out high footy. Must go with the spoil. So Collingwood owned the first few minutes of this quarter, and as Lee said, it was only a matter of time before the Bombers got their little bit of piece of the action. And that's netted them 2 goals in the last.
Jeez, even Pendlebury's going at 61%. That's not like Pendlebury at all.
At the back is Frampton. To Goey. Across the face of the Bomber goal. Markov.
Oh, Markov, you're kidding me.
Davey. Beautiful ball. And a miss.
Well, it's a great example
Oh, at least we know Murphy's back next week. And thank God we've got Roscoe on the side now, so all he's got to do is not play. As long as he doesn't play worse than Markov, he's safe. Yes. You got Bobby, you got Bobby. Oh. Actually, to be fair, if he did actually kick that up in terms of a slow, safe kick, that actually would have been punched by the defender, so he probably did make the right choice there. I know this might be very dramatic in me saying this, but for Jamie Elliott right now, he needs to kick this. Like, if he doesn't, he might as well just be rested till he's ready. Because this guy, he's not playing in the right form. Nah. Take him off. He is like, his form is completely shot. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Elliott does not play next week. Like, Jamie, we love you. Like, we appreciate you. You did amazing work last year, but mate, that ain't it. I'd rather give a game to Cooper Murley or, you know, Harvey Harrison or... Jeez, actually, you know what? Who should be getting a game? Carmichael. Nah, Ducks, I wasn't going to the game. Nah, because when the tickets were on sale, I ended up missing out on the time window because I was actually working at the time actually. So when it got sold out, was basically pretty much the second I got home from work, which I wasn't happy about. But that's alright. I'm here streaming to bring it to you guys, so it's all good. And yeah, Ginny's missed. But no, like, if Elliott's gonna be playing like that, he needs to have a couple weeks off because he needs to get. He just doesn't seem, and I mean, mind you, he played great footy last year, and I'm not expecting him to get back to that sort of form because I mean he is 30, but like at the same time, like you can't be playing the way that he has because he's playing. His form of footy right now is so out of form, it's just not even funny. And you know, we've been playing him for a few weeks now. Like, there's no excuses now, I don't think. He's had 6 weeks, and he's given us the same output every week. Like, if I was the coach, I wouldn't be playing him next week. Even if he... Because... And this is the thing I hate about clubs. Why are we so hesitant to put AFL players in the VFL? Like, why? Like, I don't get this. I don't get this thought process. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, I think Tom Brown said it on Twitter. I want to say like last year. When it came to Horn Francis, like, oh, you don't take your Ferrari to the go-kart track. Like, I hate that mentality. Like, I hate it. Like, Elliott is so far out of form, it's not even funny. So for him to get into form, he needs to, like, fall into love again of the game. So why not put him into the VFL, get him to kick a couple goals, even show a little bit of leadership to, like, the young kids coming through. Even if it's for 2 weeks, a month even, like, the kids in the VFL would be getting so much, would appreciate that so much. It would develop the kids better too, because they're like, you know, because imagine Finn, like, or like a Carmichael playing midfield. And then it's like, shit, I've got, like, Jamie Elliott as a forward target. And then it's like, you know, you build up their confidence and you build up their ability to improve their game. Like, I don't understand why it's such a, you know, it's such a, like clubs look at it as like such a bad thing, and that's across the board. Like Collingwood aren't the only one that do it. Oh, Kruger. Didn't he touch it? I'm not sure if he did touch it, to be fair, but surely that's a realistic attempt. Like, so what are you supposed to do? It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to miss it by half an inch, so I'm not going to go up with the specky. Like, what do you want him to do? Yes, Maynard, great tap. Come on, Sidey. Yes, good Husk. Oh. Yeah, see, Markov's dropped all the way down to 70% when at quarter time he was on 100%.
Clearance win for Essendon this term. Ball gets to the back of Menzie. Wiedemann led with his head.
Yes, let's go.
Now Crisp has got nowhere to go. Got to flick it back. Davey confronting Johnny Noble.
Good, Noble.
That nicely, but he kicks it.
Ah.
He's played a really nice game of footy so far. Setterfield. It was bashed out of his hands.
Good, Noble. Yes, Noble. Was that Josh Dacos there? That was a great play there. Jeez, was he having a shot there? If that was his shot, that was pretty poor execution. Maybe he was of two minds of passing it and kicking it. Yes, De Goey, come on. Yes, let's go. Oh, finally. Jeez, I don't know what it is with these guys.
Fun to watch. Scores level. 3 minutes before half-time.
This game's really, I mean, it's about as even as you can get it. 35, 35, 27 inside 50s each, but the game's now starting to open up, so it's giving the offensive...
Yeah, what a goal from De Goey. That's the thing, though, like... I don't know, is it actually just me that, like, I just feel like in terms of, if you took the scoreboard out, and you've seen how we've played and then how Essendon played, you would honestly feel that we'd be like 4 or 5 goals up by now. But it's like we're not even in front. Yes! Would he get the distance here? I mean, if he's gonna hit it, if he's gonna kick it from the 50-meter line, he'll probably get it. But I don't know if he's gonna do anything outside of that. Come on. Come on, Dacos. Should have had a shot there. You had like no options. Nah, he's oh man, if he does a torp right now, could you imagine if he torps it? Please torp it. Nah, he's gonna kick a jump punt. Ah.
There's mum and dad watching the boys do their job today, and I just can't believe how mum and dad would feel about watching something like this. Same with Craig Kelly. I mean, Craig Kelly, he actually played in the first of these Anzac Day games in this current form, and now his two sons are both out there today. Quainer.
Oh, come on, here we go, Q. That's a good kick. Oh.
You've been really impressed with the control around the middle of Pendlebury and Sidebottom, and they're the two experienced players around there for Collingwood. But it's their organisation. You can see positioning players to really set up the rest of their teammates.
11-3 Collingwood in the clearances in this quarter. Sidebottom.
Oh, jeez, that's not a good kick. Dacos and Sidebottom both on 20 disposals. They've been huge this so far in this game. Got 50 seconds left. Hopefully we can get a goal here. That'd be a fair effort. Yes, come on, Maynard, kick it. Oh. If there is one to knock a post over, it's definitely Checkers, that's for sure.
The bravery of the modern players is just awesome. I mean, they just eyes on the ball. Doesn't matter whether it's a point base or an opposition player.
Review underway.
Full hip pointer, isn't it? It's still going. Plenty of padding.
It's still moving. Oh man.
But you're right on the hip.
Just seeing if that's taken a little piece of that padding.
Whether it hit the padding before the body, I guess that's the.
Looked like it was knocked down by the padding, didn't it? At the top. See it change direction.
Because it doesn't matter if Checkers' body hits the post, it's the ball that has to hit it. I think it's a behind.
Worth checking, that is for sure.
Alright, there you go.
So 30 seconds left here in the half. Boards are up on the bench. Players know exactly how long left and know the risk involved in that. Parrish wide and Martin. Short ball here to Redmond. Got it to the halfway.
Alright, so got another 15 seconds left. You think there won't be any changes to the scores now? So we'll go into halftime with a 2-point lead, which, ironically, it's actually been very low scoring.
Nick Dacos with 21, Sidebottom 20 for Essendon, Shield and Parrish are going to have to get busy in the second half. They're going to have to get their hands on the footy.
Frampton, quick clearance here. Few seconds left. What a half of football we have seen.
What a fantastic game we have on our hands. It is high pressure. There's been momentum swing. Superstar Jordan De Goey, every time he gets the ball, he's having an impact. That man, Darcy Moore, is an absolute wall in defence for the Pies. The Bombers, Langford has been...
There you go, so 2-point lead to the Pies at halftime.
It is game on. This is what we want.
Yeah, I mean, even Dacos 21 disposals, Sidey 20. Dacos going to 81%.
Two good defences. It's a little bit like the St Kilda Collingwood game last week. Is
Yeah, I mean, if Dacos continues that, he's got 42 points, 42 disposals on the card. So if he gets that, he's probably got the middle down pat.
Oh, I think it's pretty simple. When you look at the way Collingwood wanted to play and the way Essendon wanted to play, you touched on the pre-game, Jason. Whoever gets their handball game going looks to have ascendancy. And it's ebbed and flowed. First quarter, clearly it was Essendon, but they went with a clear plan to get it to the hot spot, to get it to 0 to 30 from goal, central corridor, and challenge the fact that it's Darcy Moore in the air and there's no Nathan Murphy today. And it worked really well. Now, they drew free kicks. They gave their bigs, especially the ruckman getting forward. He's been a threat, your boy, the big fella, Sarah. He's been terrific getting forward and creating opportunities. Draper, Wiedemann's played a role in that as well. So if you look at the returns 0 to 30, 4 of their 5 goals have come from that area. So it's a basic plan, but when you're in a handball chain, to then drop to that, I think has been really productive. And as we touched on, as you said, it gives them a focal point where to go to for the players at ground level to get front square. And Essendon do like to saturate numbers inside their forward 50. It's why they are the best forward 50 ground ball team in the competition. You can just see it there. A lot of numbers. That's a wingman pushing deep inside 50. So they are getting representation at ground level. That spot, right in there. Yeah. And if they can win that, they look dangerous.
Worked really well in the first term, dried up in the second. They weren't getting the aerial contest they needed.
We spoke before the game about the wave that Collingwood can have off defensive half-back. What have you made of it so far? Because when they've come, it's looked really impressive. Yeah, handball receives have been through the roof in that second term for Collingwood, plus 24. I think they had 45 for the quarter. Massive numbers. So when they can play with flow and overlap and excite each other, I think they create if it's not a wave, you know there's numbers coming. So it doesn't necessarily start out as a wave, but watch the engagement from De Goey. Pendlebury still comes. They get McCreery at times on the burst. And this is where the Essendon retreating defence, not sure whether they're going back or they're coming forward. This is the pocket of space we talked about in the pre-game. It's always around the half-forward flanks and half-forward area. So that, to me, is an issue. I'm not sure whether you can do both, retreat and come at the opposition, but their run is clearly hurting them. They've kicked 3 goals on counter-punch from their D50. They're going at 1 in every 3. Converting, going coast to coast, where the AFL average is close to 1 in every 5. And where it's starting is they're winning the ground ball. So in the first quarter, it was Essendon that won a bit more ground ball, which allowed them to get their handball game. This quarter, it was Collingwood plus 13 ground ball contested possession in this quarter, which then winning that ball then generates that outside handball running game. So it's starting on the inside, and both teams are getting good looks on the outside. So we're seeing good passages of play from both teams at different stages, but not consistent. So this is a low-scoring game compared to what these two teams used to. They both score very well. They attack very well, but both teams are pressuring. The defence has been good, so it hasn't quite opened up yet. Hopefully in the second half, we'll see things open up a little bit more. Well, if the Bombers are to win, they need to get past one man, and that is the Collingwood skipper, Brad Johnson. You're at the MCG watching from ground level, and Darcy Moore is owning that half-back flank.
He's been phenomenal, Sarah. He really has, and you're right, in terms of Collingwood fans in and around, every time he goes near it, a big roar goes up because he's stopping what Essendon are trying to do and getting to that ball deep inside forward 50. All right, but now, like, what's everybody's thoughts at the moment? How do you think we've gone this first half? For me personally, like, you know, it's not obviously been our best footy, but even though that I felt like we had the majority of the play there, but I mean, for those that obviously watch Collingwood every week, we know that Collingwood are a second half team. So I think as long as we continue the efforts that we've shown, they'll obviously fold eventually. And then once they do fold, you know, it'll be the floodgates will open, and we'll probably have another fourth quarter where we'll probably kick 6 goals plus. So just gotta see out the storm, I guess. And JC was able to kick a goal where he got away from Redmond. Yeah, he's found space a number of times. He's not getting a lot of the ball, but he's looking dangerous. And you'll just see him. He reads the play really, really well. And they've been terrific around the stoppages, Collingwood. Midfield started to get on top. But you just see him there getting front and square, getting a little bit of time on his own. He's a dangerous player around goal. We saw him kick 5 last
last year and win the medal. So yeah, I would be loath to leave him in too much space. And he had an opportunity to kick one in the second term, which he missed. So he's going to be dangerous, and they're going to have to keep a very close eye on him.
Your day sitting at full forward for the Hawks, you'd get some choice words from the Collingwood faithful. You saw Langford have a little bit of byplay with a Pies fan. Well, he had the last laugh.
I thought this was hilarious. Have a look at the Pies fan. He's holding it there. He's saying, I'll give it to you. Yeah, cop that, mate. And then here's a little bit of interest in the equation. I mean, that's over the top. And hopefully he's a bit embarrassed when he sees that behaviour. But I love this. Go back, kick the goal and say, mate, that's for you. He didn't give him the bird. He didn't do anything untoward. He just said,
Hi, Kev. So your overall thoughts on the game?
I reckon when Langford was walking over, he knew exactly what that Collingwood bloke was going to do, but he had no choice.
In fact, how come you're not hopping in the chat?
So, all right, well, we've got a huge night coming up right here on Fox Footy. Got a cracking second half still to come.
Oh no, you're actually at the game, aren't you?
Dissect everything that happens, not just in this
That probably makes a bit more sense then.
weekend of football, and then AFL 360 will have good
But yeah, no, like overall thoughts.
from the MCG.
Discover Qantas Holidays and save. Bundle your flights and hotel to access exclusive deals and enjoy our curated luxury stays packed with premium inclusions. Enjoy a city escape in Melbourne, an eco-retreat in northern Queensland, or a relaxing break in Bali and more. Earn 3 points per dollar spent on your booking to put towards your next holiday. Or
The Guernsey clashes. Mate, you know my sort of takes on things like that. I don't know how people pay attention to that stuff, to be honest. I mean, I get it can be a thing, and I know how much of an issue it can be. I struggle to understand that the whole jumper clashes. All I see is a jumper, and as long as it looks alright and it's got the colours on it, I'm normally not that fussed. But yeah, I think you've always known that about me. Like, I've never really been... Because even if I do talk about it, like the clashes and all that stuff, I mean, I'm not really one to... It's just something I'm not really that... Because I'm passionate about the jumper, obviously, and all that stuff, but I'm just not really... I feel like whenever it comes to the jumper clashes, it just feels like I'm a bit like out of my depth with that stuff.
Can you hear that? It's nature. So much nature. We're deep in the forest, frolicking, because we're selling undies. Bamboo the world a favour. Get them at tradie.com.
McDelivery has arrived on the My Maccas app. Earn points and redeem rewards when you get Maccas delivered. Value means more at Maccas. Plus, receive a free Big Mac meal when you spend $30 or more on your first order.
Geez, had a bit of a torrid day today. And that just might be the straw that broke the brave camel's back.
Cheated.
Come on, you've got this. I don't know. Maybe it's all a bit too hard.
Mum, even I've done it. It's easy.
Compare the pair. Same age, same income, same starting balance. Whether Cleo switched to an industry super fund 5, 10 or 20 years ago, she's been better off.
How'd you do it?
I compared the pair.
Inside this little bottle is a big bottle trying to get out. Omo Diluted Home Refill. Pour it into your old bottle and add water to get a full 2 litres. Same number of washes, same Omo clean, better value.
Crispy golden chicken patty, creamy McChicken sauce, crisp lettuce. Swipe right, always.
Welcome to the final push, where greatness is tested, where unstoppable forces collide. legends break through, and legacies are etched in gold. It's playoffs time, and whatever happens next is going to be beautiful.
Yes, a beautiful time for the NBA playoffs now over on ESPN. It's a beautiful time also for Wreck-It Ralph. Ralphie, over to you.
Thank you very much. We love a halftime Wreck-It Ralph. And we start with you, Lee Montagna. Why can't St Kilda win the flag? Top of the ladder, percentage of 142. It's almost like people are petrified to call them a contender.
Hey, we're keeping a lid on it, Ralph.
So why? Well, what do they lack?
To be fair, there's no reason why they can't win the flag. It's just their own whether they believe they really can. They're going to get Max King back. Their biggest issue is probably their inside 50 conversion, and they've still got their superstar to come back. So there's no reason why they can't win it.
But yeah, no, I don't want to go into too much in terms. I mean, even though I've already said it for at least 2 players. I mean, I can definitely. Not that I think that. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen for either player, to be honest, because. But I definitely. I think, yeah, when it comes to Elliot, I think Elliot needs to. I feel like something needs to happen with Elliot because, like, his form right now is not great. And I think something needs to happen. And I know I had a bit of a rant in that last quarter. Well, not a rant, but obviously I had to take in that last quarter about, like, you know, when it comes to players that play in the VFL, why can't we put Elliot in the VFL? He's clearly, like, you can just tell he's not, things just aren't gelling for him in the AFL, so why are we persisting with it? He's now had 8 games, 8 weeks, he's had 6 games for 6 weeks in a row now to start off the season. It's just not working for him. You've got Carmichael being a beast. You've got Finn that's been wanting a game. You can always swap to Goey down forward and he can play the Elliot role, and then you can have even Finn in the middle, or even leave it as is, have to go in the middle and have Carmichael half forward. There's plenty of options that we can do. I just don't. I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but it's just like, geez, like, you know, like what more does Elliot have to do to make it more obvious that he needs to? I mean, even if he just has a week off, just mentally just go off and have a 2-week holiday or something like that. Like, he doesn't seem himself. Like, and obviously, like, this isn't coming from a place of, like, you know, drop him, he's terrible. Like, we know he's talented. We know he's talented. Like, there's no question about it. Like, some of the stuff he did last year was amazing. But maybe the fact that he was so good last year, maybe that is weighing on him, saying, like, you know, because he's maybe expecting that of himself. So maybe he just needs to go off, have a holiday for 2 weeks, mentally refresh, and come back, because you can try and play yourself into form, but he's been doing that for 6 weeks now. And I don't know if anyone can correct me here, but has he had a game where... I don't think he's had a game where he's kicked over 2 goals. And not that goals are the only thing that matters, but, like, he just doesn't seem like the Elliot that we know. Like, and I know for some players it can work if you just push through it and you push through and you force yourself into some form, but, like, that it doesn't work for everybody like that. You know what I mean? Like, so it's going to be extremely interesting to see how they play out with Elliot, because yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know what, but that's the thing, do you guys have any thoughts on that? Like, am I overstating the whole Elliot stuff? Like, because, I mean, obviously, I'm sure it's very clear I'm not coming from a side of, like, hate or anything like that, but, like, you know, is it... I don't know. Should we be having Elliot in the VFL? Because I mean, I just don't know why we're so hesitant and so. Because it's not like we're not scared to do it or whatever, but like. But to say that it's like, oh, but he's a class above, he's too good for the VFL. It's like right now he's not good enough for the AFL. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but like if you reckon Elliott's had a good season up until this point, I question your ability to read a game of football, because like he's been terrible this year. And that's not to put Elliot down, but like, I mean, we just need to get him into form. So how do we do that? You know what I mean? Like,
Hit harder and kick further tomorrow. You need INC today.
INC Sports Nutrition is banned, substance tested,
and Informed Sports certified.
INC Sports Nutrition,
Powering tomorrow
today.
McDelivery has arrived on the My Macca's app. Earn points and redeem rewards when you get Macca's delivered. Value means more at Macca's. Plus, receive a free Big Mac meal when you spend $30 or more on your first order.
Footy season's underway and so are our deals at Bob Jane T-Marts. Get one tyre free when you buy 3, plus up to $150 instant cashback on selected tyre brands. And we won't be beaten with our best tyre price guarantee.
yeah, but no, I mean, yeah, let me know in the comments, like, am I overstating the whole Elliot situation? Because even, yeah, because if he's basically, if the plan is for him to play through it, I don't know where we go with that, because, no data, what's that mean?
Every journey starts with a single movement. From starting steps to cross-country treks to places of play.
Okay, that's a bit strange.
Finding better ways to work. From the equipment that keeps your daily life moving forward to the reason you want to be home. Fuchs Lubricants.
But yeah, I mean, it's just really strange.
Can you hear that? It's nature. So much nature. We're deep in the forest, frolicking in slow motion. Because we're selling undies. Bamboo the world a favour. Get them at tradie.com. It's a metaphor.
You're watching Anzac Day Footy on Fox.
Brilliant scenes before the game at the MCG, which was bathed in glorious sunshine. Darcy Moore has been phenomenal in defence for the Pies. They lead it by 2 points at half-time. Sam Draper with the first goal of the game. And Jordan De Goey, well, he has been exceptional. 2 goals and really threatens to be a game breaker. Nick Dacos, 21 disposals at half-time, just on track for another lazy 40, Jace.
Well, it's what he does. He gets involved. They love getting the ball in his hands, and he uses it so well. And it doesn't look like they're going out of their way to try and stop him, the Bombers. It's just a game that's it's stuck in an arm wrestle at the moment. Who can actually get the game on their terms? The emphasis is on defence.
You there?
Pressure. So
Yeah.
no one's really got things going.
Can you just check the stream just to make sure your audio's on as well too?
A lot of people talk that down, but I think the ignition
I can hear the audio.
of this game is critical, given that both.
Can you hear yourself though? You might have to wait a little bit.
He's their distributor and he uses it so well, so why not? We're talking about this arm wrestle, Jason. We've seen De Goey kick 2 goals.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Alright, all good. Because I had it on mute and stuff before, because obviously we had no one else in the chat, and it was just the PlayStation music, like, you know, like the menu music that it has. So I just thought, well, we don't need that sound on, so I had that sound on mute, but I've just unmuted it, so it should be alright now.
No issues so far.
No, we've been pretty chilled so far today. Even gone up a couple subs actually, which is good.
just settles the troops. He's had 7 score involvements in this game so far. They've only scored 12 times.
Okay, back to the G for the second half.
Come on, boys, get there.
In fact, I might actually raise your volume, actually. Alright, here we go.
I know you're a Roscoe fan, but he's been average. He's not been average, but like probably cost a few goals. But oh my god,
No, Roscoe hasn't been that bad. I've seen the game. He has not been that bad. If you're telling me he's been worse than Markov, then you need to watch the game again.
Markov like gets the ball with like he's like oh, what the fuck do I do with it? Like
He's basically just like when the pressure's on, he's a deer in headlights.
Mm.
Because it's
I know.
I don't know. But no, like even with I would be dropping Markov a lot quicker than I would Roscoe.
Yeah.
Because also as well too, you got to keep in mind, like this is Roscoe's first game and it's Anzac Day, like. You know what I mean? So, like, if he's going to be... And his mistakes aren't even that bad. I mean, the front-on contact one was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But, like, outside of that, he's actually been pretty good. And when he's, like, had his targets at halfback, he's actually hit them pretty well. I don't know if you've, like, seen, like, how... Like, because he directs it at the player where, like, you have some of our other players where they sort of, like... The kicks to them, they're too, like... They're not bullets, they're just like they're for a lack of a better term, they're like kind, soft passes, if that makes any sense, where Roscoe, he gets it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I would be dropping Markov way before I would be dropping Roscoe.
There's tweets everywhere about Roscoe, that's all.
Oh, then people need to fucking get their eyes checked.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, like they see one damn play and they go, oh no, that guy has to be dropped. It's like, are you kidding me?
Hmm. I mean, he'll probably be out next week for Murphy, but
nah, I swear, Markov does not get dropped for Murphy. I will, you know what? I'll make a video about it.
I spoke to this management.
Yeah. Or if I have to, because I'm tired of this like Roscoe slander. He's not as bad as what people are saying.
You might have to put
on
Twitter and yeah.
Oh, he is not that bad.
I mean, the front on contact one.
Because it was definitely there, but it's like it's sort of like because he was a rock in a hard place. Because like
if you have eyes on the ball, it's fine. But if you're running towards the player and have your eyes on the player, it's front on contact. But if you have the eyes on the ball, you should get away with it.
Well, but that's the thing, though. I reckon that comes with confidence, and that comes with when you play a few games in a row.
Mm.
That's where you make the choice instead of going at like the back of the instead of going at the player, you actually choose. You actually turn around and you go to the back of the flight. So like. That's the thing, like, we just gotta, like, keep in mind that, like, it's Roscoe's first game, and it's Anzac Day. Like, if there's ever, like, outside of a finals, like, Anzac Day is one of the most pressured games to play, so when it's your first game, and granted, yeah, he's had form through, like, the VFL, but Anzac Day, a Anzac Day game compared to a VFL game, it's not even close, you know what I mean? Like... And then once you make a couple mistakes, like the amount of character you then have to show, to then get back into the game and play well, like it's
Oh, speak of the devil! Speak of the devil!
What's going on?
It's coming up.
Yep, give him the medal already. Done.
I mean, look how good Moore's been. Like,
yeah.
I mean, people say he's not a one-on-one defender. I mean,
whenever people bag Moore, it gives me this shit so often because that's the thing. Like, they always go, "Oh, you know, Moore's not better than Wiedering" and things like that. It's like Wiedering does one thing really well, Moore has to do about 4 things, and he does them at a very good level. You know what I mean? Like,
Kruger's been like
Come on,
shaky,
Hill.
but he's showing glimpses of what he can do. Like,
yeah, again, it's his first game back. Like, I think that's the thing we gotta like keep in mind is that like some of these players that aren't playing well, how many games have they played? And like
I know,
the majority of them, they're playing their first game, and it's Anzac Day. Like, come on, Maynard, good hit.
That wasn't. I mean, Kruger's wasn't that attempt he did. He had fingers on the ball, but I mean,
Ginny's had some done to his wrist. He's not happy there.
Brampton's done well. Jeez.
Yeah, Frampton's been a beast. I don't know if you've like seen like the stream back, but I had a bit of a segment on Elliot though. I don't know if you would take a guess to what that segment would have been about. That's unlucky, Moore.
Will Kelly coming on, I wonder, because Guinea's hurt.
Yeah, it looks like Guinea's done something to his wrist.
We need another tall, so.
Because yeah, Langford's been pretty good this game. If any Essendon player's going to win the Anzac Day medal so far, it would definitely be him.
Fuck's sake.
Yep. It's actually funny too, because at the start of the game, I actually said that I reckon Langford's probably one of the most underrated players going around. And it looks like, yeah, I mean, if Essendon win, I wouldn't be surprised if he wins the medal, because he's been pretty good.
I mean, Wiedemann's kicked. Oh, wouldn't be Wiedemann, but if we win, it'll be DeGoey or Nick Dacos. I mean, if DeGoey gets forward another goal or more disposals, probably another 10 or so, he'll get it, I reckon.
Yeah. But yeah, so just going back on the Elliot topic as well too, if you want to go into that. It's been 6 weeks now, and if you're going to tell me he's anything close to his form of last year,
no, he's been off.
I think yeah, you'd be kidding yourself. And it's just, and I even had this take last year where I don't understand why clubs have the mentality of when you're when you're classified as an AFL player, quote unquote, you then don't play like in the VFL. And I would say Elliot's that, AFL player that doesn't play VFL. But yeah. I think when you have that mentality, I think it's just crap, because it's like Elliot right now, like he seems so out of character, it's not even funny. So like, what's the big problem in putting him in the VFL? Getting some form together.
He's done it again.
And, when it comes to... Yeah, just give him the medal already. He is done. Just give it to him. Put it around his neck. Oh,
man. Nick. Give it a few. Yeah, it's good. Come on, boys.
Come on,
Oh, he
Q.
has
Yes,
the ball.
Q.
We'll see how this goes because he's the ball he kicked the one he did before. It was out in the full. So
Oh, if he misses this, he plays VFL. Oh, I like. Like that's the thing.
bring in Carmichael.
That's the thing. Like, well, yeah, and that's literally what I said is that like you've got guys like Carmichael who are tearing it up in the VFL. He's not getting a game, but yet you're gonna struggle. Like you're gonna have someone like an Elliot tread water when he's just not in form at all. Like I don't understand.
Oh fuck off! He's missed.
Oh, don't tell. Put him in the goddamn VFL. So even just look at him, like he's not happy. Like this whole oh you don't take your Ferrari to the go-kart track. I'm tired of this fucking narrative.
Go. Ah, fuck. He's getting back on.
Come on.
That just his name. He must be back on.
Yeah, he had the handball receive.
Okay.
Yeah, he got the handball receive from Penderbury in that play.
Noble's been quiet, but he's. It's funny though because when he gets the ball, he does good things like intercepting and. Ah shit. Good boys.
Oh, what's happened there?
Caldwell, you dirty dog.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's gone for a week or two.
Oh, but yeah, but no, like expect all the Essendon supporters being like, oh, but he provoked him. Yeah.
A football act probably as well. Push to the shove, push to the chest is like a
I've been pretty consistent with this. If you create a non-football act if you create an act that doesn't have any football context, you should be rubbed out for longer than a football act itself. You know what I mean? The fact that he tackled him after the tackle.
Come on.
Who's this?
Bo.
Come on. Yes, let's go! All my boys are doing well at the moment. Get around it! Bo, Kruger, Rusco.
AJ.
Yeah, AJ too. Because I don't know people actually know that because I was one of the first AJ fans. But then I think it was and obviously if he's watching, shout out to him. But yeah, Hockey on Twitter, he was one of the first ones that actually claimed it on Twitter. So I'm like, oh fuck, I can't be like the AJ fan then. So then I was sort of like, all right, I'll leave you, because I don't want to be like, when I want to have a player, I want to have a player that's like my player that like no one else is like taken, if that makes any sense. And because Lockie like flat out went for him, like, I think he claimed him like a week after we picked him up or something like that, and I'm like, fuck, like. But yeah, nah, it's good to see. Yeah, Noble wasn't great there, but at least with like Noble, like Noble's actually been good this year. But like, you know, you can't give me any yeah. I mean, I don't think Elliott's really had any games where like he's been like one of our better players, but yeah, that's all right. As long as we're within, as long as we're inside 20, we'll be all right.
Yeah. Apparently, Nick has 30 touches already.
Yep, 30 touches at 76%.
No, he'll get it. Oh, yeah, if we win.
Yep. Well, I mean, the next best is what, Saidi at 22 disposal at 72. DeGoey 18 with 2 goals at 83.
Try again.
I can't explain it. I just, when I say talent, I know talent when I say it. Actually, how many disposals has he got? Is he up there in disposals?
Who's that?
Trey. No, he's only had the 6 disposals. Really. He's taken some... Surely he's taken a fair few marks, though. He's taken 5 marks. Come on, Trey. That's good, Trey. Oh.
Good mark, AJ.
Yes, AJ.
Oh. They continue to organise themselves well, Joe, the Bombers, don't they?
They do. Around the ball, they've got themselves organised and behind it especially. Parrish on hands and knees.
Oh, good bow. How was that in the back? How?
He literally done it himself. It landed on his knees and he does it to himself. There was no impact in that at all.
So even JB's getting around him. Even JB doesn't reckon it was a free kick.
Mm. Good mark, Darcy.
Yeah, Das. Come on, Bo. Good hits. Oh, Kruger, come on.
Now we're going to hear about Kruger bashing on Twitter.
Oh. Yeah, heaven forbid a guy plays his first game on goddamn Anzac Day and, like, oh.
Mm. Didn't have a pre-season either. I hardly had a pre-season.
Yeah. Yeah, Bailey, I'm not too sure, like, because, like, when it comes to the jumper stuff, that's completely out of my territory, but I know Kev's very passionate about that stuff, but Yeah, I personally don't see an issue with it, but that's just me. Because, like, how can you see an issue with the jumpers, though? Because surely you can tell the difference between a Collingwood jumper and an Essendon jumper. Like, the fact that the Dons have what do I call it? The sash. And then, like, we've got, like, the stripes and stuff like that. Like, I don't know how you can confuse the two jumpers.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I mean, I think I've been pretty vocal in saying this. I think our Anzac Day jumper is pretty bad. Like, in terms of the look of it, because it's just, you can't even tell there's anything on it. And it looks like Essendon's got a goal there. They're in front by, what, just under 3 goals, I think. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, like, because, yeah, you basically look at our jumper, like, if you didn't know it was Anzac Day, you wouldn't even know there was anything different. Like, that's why, like, and I've even said, like, the Aboriginal jumper we had last year, that's my favourite jumper of all time, pretty much. In fact, I've even got I even bought the jumper, like, myself, because I like the design that much. Yeah, I just... Yeah, like, outside of the Anzac emblem and stuff like that, you can't even tell that it's a Anzac Day jumper. At least with the Essendon jumper, you can see all the roses in the red part of the jumper, but outside of that, you can't tell. Like with the Collingwood stuff. Sorry, with the Collingwood jumper, you can't tell that there's any difference. But the Essendon's one actually doesn't look that bad. Oh. Oh, how did we screw that one up?
How did he drop that?
Oh, and I've seen a couple of notifications through like Twitter where apparently the umpires have been pretty bad. I don't think they have been, to be honest. Oh no.
That space is opening up a bit, Lee. It's hot. It's been a high intensity game, and players will be fatigued, especially going into this last quarter.
And Essendon just looked like they're breaking clear when we thought that Collingwood might as the second half progressed, but it's the Essendon that are just getting that flow through the middle of the ground. And if he gets it, it's real difficult for the
Thank fuck. Kruger's out.
Is he out through injury or out through form?
Oh, they probably just dropped him. I assume so, because they didn't say injury, so...
Yeah, right.
I'm actually keen to see Will Kelly play. It's been
Yeah, I was
what, 2
just
years?
about to say, because it's been about a year and a half. Because the last game he played was, I think, Hawthorn in 20...
That's when he done his shoulder, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's played like 2 games, yeah?
Yeah, it would be something like that.
This could be his chance to, because he's out of contract, so...
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'd definitely say I've definitely got more fingers than he has AFL games.
Handball at will.
Ooh.
Yes, come on.
Come on. Oh, come on. Just... Yes, good. Alright, come on, Degoe. I know I'm probably gonna cop so much shit if you know enough people hear it. But do you reckon we should start having De Goey as a forward again? Because even if you do play like a Finlay McRae, you have him in the middle. Because like, you just look at our forward line, and like, I mean, obviously, you know, if you.
Well, that's why you bring in Carmichael.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you bring
Which
in
might happen
Finn
on Sunday because they might rest players, as you said before. They might rest
yeah, they would have to.
Yeah.
Because you would have to, I don't think they'll drop Pendlebury. I think Pendlebury will just find a way to just play.
No, it's probably like side bottom and like I can't think of who else.
Yeah, it'd be like more of the senior players. Even I mean, I'd even drop
Not
Chris
because he's got that streak.
Yeah, but I mean, he's playing terrible at the moment though. Like,
fuck me.
But that's the thing though. Like, if you're But that's the thing, you know, if you're only playing him because of that streak, that's not really a good sign. You know what I mean? Like, because ever since that footage came out, he's been terrible.
Just his 8th game of footy at this level. Settles on the drop punt from a very, very difficult angle. He'll have to absolutely strike it perfectly.
Yeah, he's kicked it. You know what? I also just want to make this abundantly clear. I just hope that as supporters, we don't just like try and eat our own if we lose this game. Because I mean, some people were bad enough against the Brisbane loss, where I feel like this one, because Essendon, I mean they're not considered a bad team currently at the moment because they're what top 2, top 3, whatever they are. But yeah, it's. But yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting to see the reaction out of this game if we do lose it. Hey, Graz. Come on. Don't let him dispose of it.
We did.
Oh no. Oh, Jesus. How many goals has Essendon kicked this quarter? Because weren't we in front at halftime?
Yeah, probably 5.
They've kicked 6. They've kicked 6 goals, 3 this quarter. Come on, Kelly.
There's Kelly. This is Will Kelly that's been activated, as Abby said. Harris with the tackle on Noble. 30 seconds.
Yeah, we're just not playing well at the moment.
Harris 4 clearances himself in this quarter alone.
Draper just throwing Frampton around. Free kick will go to Mitchell. The advantage is paid. Noble's well and truly on his way. Ash Johnson with a superb lead.
Yes. Oh, you should have given it off to Bo there.
Elliott goes into the
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Stops at 11 seconds. Collingwood are the only ones that can score from here. Let's see how it pans out. What a massive quarter it's been for the Bombers. 6 goals to Collingwood's 1.
Go, Will.
Need to be careful, the Bombers. Can't afford to concede. Delicately balanced here, the margin. Menzies got it all to do.
I feel like this can be Carlton 2.0. Well, round 23.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Oh, boy. I mean, this definitely. I mean, yeah, this definitely isn't our day at the very least. Like, even in the first like 2 quarters, like you could just tell that we're doing so much, but the actual reward for effort just wasn't there. Especially like quarter time. Even a quarter time, I'm pretty sure I even had a I was even like saying it's like, even though it's like pretty you know, because yeah, quarter time we're down by about 2 goals, but it's like, you know, it felt like in terms of if you took the scoreboard out, it felt like that we should have been like 3 or 4 goals up. Like, so to have that much of a difference, like I mean I still think we can come back and I mean, it sounds crazy to say, but I think we can definitely overcome a 28-point difference. Because mind you, if we have those 4th quarters where we do come back, like most of the teams only kick like 1 goal or don't even kick a goal at all in the 4th. So if we have a 6-goal quarter, pretty much. If we have a 6-goal quarter to 1, that means we win it by 2 points. So I would, yeah, it's one of those like Collingwood wins last year where I wouldn't expect. It's one of those things where it's like I've seen it happen before, but like we shouldn't be expecting to be winning games like this. But we've definitely won from worse positions. But no, we definitely got to get a goal within the first, like, if we can get a goal inside the first 4 minutes, I feel like we can then start some pressure and just see how we go from there. But we got to make sure that we don't give Essendon any chances. In fact, let's go to the stats. Geez, Josh Dacos picked up his efficiency. He's on 86% off 22 disposals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 goals, 20 disposals at 80. Dacos is only on 78%, so hopefully he can. But that's the thing, though. I mean, are we gonna? Dacos is already on 33 disposals, so are we gonna see? Wait, are we gonna see a high 40 disposal game from him? Because if he has like a base, like if he has a base of a 4th quarter where he gets like 15 disposals, he'll only be a couple touches off 50. But then again, like he's had a lot of attention in this game. But I mean, he had like 9 disposals in like the first like 8 minutes of the game. So he's definitely played like in terms of getting a whole heap of disposals.
A powerhouse third term from the Bombers, 6 goals to 1, including this ripper from Jake Stringer in the celebration to match. It was a dominant performance, David King. We spoke at halftime about how one of these sides could break it open.
But
The Bombers were able to get on top.
Yeah, well, Brad Johnson spoke for a couple of minutes about Darcy Moore and his influence behind the ball and what he does to Essendon's ball movement, bringing it inside forward 50. Well, they made a focus of not necessarily going through him or hitting up his opponent, I should say. But if in any case, go around him or engage him. Just have a look at...
I mean, even like Frampton, he's had 12 disposals at 91%. Yeah, Noble's not played well at all. He's had 13 disposals, but at 69%. That's not like him at all. Moore's had 13 disposals at 92. Markov has had 15 disposals at 86%. Well, how many disposals has Trey got? He's had 6 off 100. So every disposal he has had, he hasn't missed. I mean, you'd still give it, even though it's 28 points, I think it's still, it wouldn't be by much, but you still wouldn't, like, I don't think you can say that the game has been put to bed yet. So, we'll see how it goes.
So that's great tactical planning for Brad Scott and well executed.
Darcy Moore is an incredible player. You cannot let him do what he wants across half-back. An incident now involving Jai Caldwell, who this punch on Nick Dacos. Now, at first glance, it doesn't look too much. Nick looked fairly uncomfortable afterwards. The Bombers have a game against the Cats next week, live and exclusive right here on Fox. Will he be playing in that one?
Yeah, he'll be playing. It's low level. It didn't really knock him around too much. He got back to his feet and continued on with the game. It'll be a fine at worst.
All right, so 28-point margin to the Bombers at three-quarter time. But if we know one thing, it is that the Pies will keep on coming.
But no, if there's anything that annoys me, it's basically hits that are basically off the ball that aren't even football acts. The fact that Caldwell did that to Dacos just, yeah, annoys the hell out of me.
Dacos, crisp. Collingwood have got a mammoth job in front of them. 28 points down. We know they've been good over 12 months or longer now at being able to get back from these margins. These guys in picture right now are going to have to be instrumental. Nick Dacos, back to Pendlebury.
Come on, Pendles.
Pendlebury in his 16th Anzac Day game in this form. Finds Josh Dacos.
Come on, Noble.
Now Noble involved. Short ball here.
Good.
With Elliott. Way too far out. Ginnivan offers the lead. Isaac Quainer as well. Goes there, Jets. Barely 15.
Barely 15? You kidding me? Considering some of the marks that we get in today's game. Oh, here we go, opportunity.
Collingwood started Nick Dacos as part of their forward six, but he'll play as the extra midfielder coming up. See if they can get some overlap.
Crisp tries to get a handle on the ball. Parrish. Heppel. High and wide. Markov.
Yeah, good Frampton.
Does exactly that.
Yes, let's go. Oh.
It was a really good contested mark off the back of a repeat inside 50. Forcing the Essendon back six to defend for a longer period of time and just worked Draper out of the fall of the ball. Really good contested mark. They are never out of games of footy, Collingwood.
Please kick this. Please kick this.
All good. He's got it. Yes.
Yes! Let's go! That's what happens when you give a guy some confidence. Oh my god.
Round 23, I'm telling you.
Oh, you can't rule it out, especially with what we did last year. You can't rule it out. And we've kicked it inside 2 minutes as well. Well, not, I mean, just outside 2 minutes, but pretty much 2 minutes. So we've it's still a chance. It's just like that Dumber and Dumber meme. So you're telling me there's a chance?
95k. That's not bad.
Mm.
Congratulations to everyone. Crowds continue to flock to AFL football. It's game on here. Collingwood have kicked an early one. 22-point margin. Dacos and side bottom.
Come on.
Two best. Long deep ball in 50. Elliott on the outside. Redmond.
Oh, come on, get him! Get him! Punch. Good, Quainer.
These blokes don't man up. Fuck me.
Oh my god.
Thank God.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, come on.
Will Kelly's wingman, yeah. He's playing wing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep forgetting that. Go, Nick.
You can almost feel the tension. Frampton in front. Plenty of Essendon jumpers around this. Somehow
Come on, Dacos. Come on, Nick. Why are you just standing there? Yes! Come on, Bobby! Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, we can do this. Come on. Pressure. Jeez.
Jesus. So many fumbles.
Oh. Ah, come on. It's so strange because we're so far away from like the margin, but like it feels so close.
Mm.
It's like so close yet so far.
Yeah. We've got momentum. Come on, Q, kick it.
Good try.
Ah.
Oh, Redmond. Oh. That would have been an opportunity there.
Jeez, what happened there?
Oh.
Got poked in the eye really bad. Ooh, got a bit of blood.
What's going on there? Because, yeah, I don't think it's... Because BT said it was nose. I don't think it's... Oh, no, it is nose.
Oh, I thought it was eye.
Yeah, well, you'd rather the nose than the eye, I reckon. Oh, no, it might be both. It actually might be his eye. Fuck, if that... No, wait. Fuck, if that blood was coming from his eye, that's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like how the blood was dripping, it seemed like it was a bit of a blood nose. But...
weight of numbers, the time in forward half, it'll make it easier for Collingwood to score. They have to keep playing their game, the Bombers.
A professional exit from the ground, one that makes sure that there was maximum time that his teammates could get the oxygen in.
So everyone basically got a spell on the bench then.
Exactly right, Noble. Redmond in front.
Ah, come on. Come on, good pitch. Oh, Mitchell, what are you doing?
There was literally 3 Bombers players there. No Collingwood players. What the fuck?
Yeah, but I mean, the Mitchell kick wasn't... That was a shank and a half, that. Just went straight up. Good, Frampton! Good kick. Good
kick.
setup. Come on. Yes! God, Kelly, you got to go a bit more deeper and he probably would have given it to you.
Johnson with the front of the ball, a fist from behind him. 8-1 inside 50s in this last quarter. Hanging on, Essendon, Collingwood putting...
You reckon Pendles will come back out?
Oh, hopefully. I mean, you need him out there. I'd probably just get the nose patched up or something. I don't know.
I was just about to change my last minute tip to Collingwood. Yeah, no, like it's such a strange game at the moment because it feels, even though 22 points is a decent margin, but as we know, Collingwood can definitely pile on the goals, so it's not Essendon aren't out of jail yet. Okay.
Extraordinary start to a career, isn't it?
Oh! AJ, yes!
Yes! Oh, you're Towie! Oh my god, he's got it! Get around it! Get around AJ! Because I thought when you were celebrating, I thought you celebrated the mark. I didn't realize he was going to kick it. Oh come on, let's go! 15 points of difference.
You should have done that, yeah. Fuck, that was good. Unreal.
We need 3 goals in pretty much 12 minutes. So it's like a goal every 4 minutes. So
it's basically the same as round 19. It was the same scoreboard, same scoreline.
Really?
So and that's Ben Carmichael kicked those 2 goals.
Yeah. What? So you're saying
we don't have?
What? So you're saying that Will Kelly's about to kick a couple goals?
Yeah, Will Kelly.
Oh, come on. Good, Crisp. Come on, Bo. You got this. You got this. Yes, Bo.
Yes. Who do you think?
Dacos, let's go. Let's freaking go.
Anzac Day medalist. Come on, if we win.
36 disposals at 80% efficiency. Get around the kid. You reckon this kid goes alright, Tom? You reckon he goes alright?
No, it's an understatement. You don't have to be a Palestine
But Tom, you know, but like you can't win a hardball though, you know. I mean, calm down, bit, calm down.
Come on, boys, we got this.
Hey, Dacos, how about you win a hardball, mate? Hey, actually, you know what? I'll actually, because he's probably got some contested possessions. Actually, I'll check to see if he's got any. He's had 6 contested possessions. There you go.
Go, Geordie.
Oh boy. Oh, come on, pressure. Come on, Hosk.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's only 9 points of difference, Tom. It's only 9 points of difference.
Come on. Go, Guinea. Good, Guinea.
Come on, Noble.
Ooh, the Kings of this last year. Come on. Let's back it up. Yes, Pendle's back out.
Why is Jay Kelly picking on Bo?
Bullshit. I'm sure one of the boys touched that.
Oh, no, I don't. Nah, I reckon that was a mark. That was a mark.
Good, Crispy.
Good. Yes! Let's go. You know what? Whenever you're making the call, like before it, you're always commenting on shit I don't know what you're commenting about. So when like Chris had that first effort, I thought, oh fuck, you know, they're going to get out of the back. Because I thought when he said, oh, good work, I thought you meant with the first effort. But
they are so far behind. Like, it's like 20 seconds behind.
It's like 30, it's like, oh, I don't know if I should be shitting on KO right
That's
now.
That's why I say cheap, probably.
It's not though. It's actually, it's like
Is it
30 bucks a month.
Annually or $30 a month?
It's 30 bucks a month.
Oh, okay. I thought it was annually.
No, nope. Nah, it's like 30 bucks a month. And they actually upped it about 2 months ago. It was like 27, I think it was originally. 26, something like that.
Come on, Oleg. Good, Oleg. Get up. Yes, good. Get in, yes! Come on.
Come on, Marco, let's go. Kelly. To Trey. Trey, come on, hit the target. Yes, Ginny. Let's get around it.
Oh, I love him to do the Draper. You know how Draper does that celebration when he kicks it? I love him to mimic that. No, it'd be better if Cox does it.
Oh, if he shushes the crowd after this goal, I'm going to piss myself laughing. Come on, Ginny. Kick this, mate. Kick it. Yes! Let's go! Oh, Ginny. He's coming off the ground too.
I told you, round 23.
I never doubted it, obviously, but I'm just like, it's one of those things where it's like, the door is pretty much closed, but it's not closed. Like, it's still open enough, and that's the thing, especially with the way that we've been playing in the last, just over 12 months now, or maybe 12 months because we weren't doing it in the first few games of last year, but still, like, it's just you have to fully. And that's probably the thing that I love about Collingwood the most right now with this team, you have to fully close the door to take us out. Like, to beat us, you have to like, hell, sometimes you gotta even lock the damn door. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta close the door and goddamn lock it. Like, that's, like, you can't just, like, leave it, like, you can't just leave it a tad open, because we'll capitalize on it.
Mm.
Oh, come on, Markov, get there.
Thank fuck he missed.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, Darcy.
We've still got plenty of time to play too. 9 minutes. Like, that's a fair bit.
Jesus. Look at Bogo. You'll see it soon.
Yes, get him.
I reckon, yeah, I guess so. I was going to say, because he was under pressure, he handballed it to the boundary line.
Actually, yeah, that should have been, because I thought that they were calling for holding the ball. I'm like, that's a bit harsh if that's holding the ball. But no, that actually should have been deliberate. Oh, jeez. Frampton just copped it. Oh, come on.
It's funny
Come on,
how
Trey.
Checkers
Yes,
goes
Trey.
When he stays out, Checkers, because Checkers has about 2 defenders on him all the time.
Yeah.
But when he stays in the team, as we saw, like against Port and that, he kicks like 4 or 5 goals.
Yeah.
Oh, he's kicked 4 because he's never kicked 5. But
yeah, because pretty much half the time that when like McStay does his stuff, like half the time it's because McStay's value isn't like McStay doing stuff. It's, well, I mean, obviously he does stuff on the field, but like what he does, his biggest asset is that he opens up others to cause impact in the game, if that makes any sense. Like his impact makes others impact the game. Oh, here we go. We might be out here. Come on, Bobby, go! Go, Bobby!
guess who again? Fucking shut up. He doesn't win a contested ball. Fuck off.
Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god.
I'm going to put a thing in Twitter if we win.
What's the point of winning a hardball when you win goddamn games? Let's go!
I don't want to hear another word about uncontested possessions. This kid is a freak. I don't want to hear another Nuffy say uncontested possessions. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm convinced Dacos is not human. I am so convinced he's not human. Oh, and he shushed the crowd as well. Get around it. Get around it. 39 disposals, 2 goals, 79%. Oh. Wait, warning for
Kendall's
what?
eye would be like even more worse tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah.
Bruce is fucked.
Oh.
This is their natural way of playing. This is the profile of the team. This is their strength. They'll keep playing this way. At the back to Setterfield. De Goey again. Got rid of it to Noble.
Jeez, we were very lucky there with Noble. Very lucky. Oh. Oh, I've just realised that Dacos goal put us in front too. I didn't even realise that. I thought that was to get us within a couple of points.
Yeah.
Oh man, that goal was massive. Oh, Ginny's down.
He's alright.
Yeah. Thankfully.
Reckon they'll rest Pendlebury on Sunday? The back umpire.
In my personal opinion, I think they should, but I don't think they will.
Yeah.
How is that not a push at the back?
It was, clearly. Blind Freddy saw it.
Yeah, what's his name? The piano player. He's Stevie. Even Stevie Wonder saw it. Oh, you're kidding.
He grabbed him first.
He had... Oh, they both instigated contact. Are you kidding me? Oh, you are kidding me.
Sucked in, Draper. You got towed up by Frampton.
Yes, let's go.
Essendon fans crying. Little kid.
No, okay, I'm assuming that's coming up.
You'll see it.
Yeah. I shouldn't be laughing at that.
Might be one of your clients.
Hey, just ease up on that a bit.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, if we can get a goal here, this would be massive.
How long to go? 5.5. If we get a goal and just like, I don't know, like hit the kick, like get stoppages and like run the clock down.
Yeah.
Hey, steal! Yes!
On. Come on, Seal. Yes, let's go. Jeez, he nailed that. God, how good is it to be a Collingwood supporter? How good is it? Jesus.
Oh, I haven't looked at my multi yet. I put one on. I haven't kept tabs of it.
Yeah, I forgot to put one on, actually.
I had Bobby Hill for 2 goals, so it was for 11k.
Has he got 2 goals?
Nah, he hasn't scored yet.
Oh. Come on, Dacos. $39 disposals for Dacos. Just a lazy 39. Ah, come on, Chris.
Markov did well there.
He's lucky he didn't draw a high free kick, actually. In fact, he gets a free himself. Jeez.
Far out. Look at the free kick here.
Or is it in our favour?
No, it's like double the free kicks.
Oh,
Go.
really?
Yeah, checkers, go. One more goal. Come on, boys.
Come on, Elliot. That's yours.
They're cooked.
That would have been so late if Elliot marked that, though, because that would have been in the exact same spot. Could you imagine if that was to seal the game and he kicked that goal from there again?
Good try.
Oh.
He's kept his spot, I reckon.
Yeah, Trey. Yes, Trey. That. Oh my god, like that dude, I swear. Oh. Jesus. Apparently that's the after game entertainment.
I don't know what that means either.
It's the after game entertainment. Maybe it's like to gamble, to like take the game on, like take your chances. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Wouldn't you just like have like a dice out there, just like let's just like roll the dice?
Good. Come on, boys.
Come on. Come on, Das. Yes, Das. Come on, Chris. Come on, Bo. Yes, Bo. Yes, Decidey. Come on. Jesus. Yeah, don't know what happened there. Oh.
Certainly all in for the Bombers right now. Collingwood get it. They can afford to run time off the clock. Heppel got a
Good, boys.
Shield says I am. I'm going straight up the middle. Maynard backs into the pack.
Come on, who's got it? Who's got it? Yes, Bo! Yes. Because what's the difference? 7 points, yeah. Okay, so it's 2 kicks.
What?
How does Draper have that ball? Not only did he push the man in the back of the contest, and then whoever was in front actually had the ball in front. He wasn't even the man in front. Yeah, Trey.
Yes, come on. 45 seconds. Get the chant going.
Yep. How good How good is
Chokers.
this?
Essendon chokers.
Oh, 7
How do you expect
points.
28-point lead?
Do they even score? Oh, no, they've definitely scored, but have they kicked any goals?
No. I don't think any points either. Oh, 1 point, I think, the Weedman.
Yeah.
Yes, Bo!
Come on, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, Bo's going to get this. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Let's go.
Come on, Bo. Icing on the cake.
40 disposals from Dacos.
Yes! Go home, Essendon.
Let's go, Bo! Get around him! Let's go! Oh my god. Literally, like, all of the players that I've rated for, like, the past, like, however long, all of them have played well. All of them. Oh, how good was Trey? How good was Trey? How many, actually, what did Trey end up with in the end? Oh my god. 11 disposals, and have a guess how much his disposal efficiency was. Have a guess how much have a guess how much his disposal efficiency was.
Who?
For Trey.
80%?
Mate, he got the 100. He got the ton.
80.
No, he got the ton.
Really?
He got 100% efficiency.
Fuck.
Did not miss a damn target. How good is that?
Yeah. Jordy.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Collingwood.
Man, what a game. What a game.
It just looked to me like a team that have been in that position a number of times now over the last 18 months. They knew what needed to be done. They knew what they had to do. And probably on the flip side...
18 months, Joey. Really? 18 months?
Yeah.
Really, couldn't handle the pressure in that fourth quarter. So full credit to the Pies. It was an awesome...
Like, I swear, some of these people that even report us, they don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
Every single tackle, and on the flip side, the Bombers just didn't seem to be able to do that. They were fumbly and they weren't able to win the key one-on-one contest.
Yeah, didn't handle the ball cleanly when they needed to, which was a concern for them because the heat was really on. And Collingwood feeling that they're a team that's full of discipline.
In fact, in terms of comeback wins, what was the first one last year? Do you know?
What's that? I think Carlton. Oh, comeback wins.
Yeah, comeback wins. What was the first one?
I thought you meant yeah. I don't know, actually.
Was Carlton a comeback win?
Adelaide. Might be Adelaide.
No, it was before that, wasn't it?
It is frightening. It really is. And there's a couple others that we don't talk a lot about. Crisp, I thought, was really significant. McCreary is another one that is so impactful.
No, wasn't it like Hawthorn or something?
No, I reckon it was Adelaide. We were down by like 20 points in like the first quarter.
Yeah. Because I remember just before the buys we played Hawthorn and Carlton. Those were close games. But I don't know if we came from behind though.
Yeah.
179 people on a beautiful Melbourne day, and what a game they got. It's actually the second highest home and away game of all time, so we had a feeling it was going to be
definitely Nick's medal.
So if Nick's going to win it, who do you think would be second?
Goey.
Yeah, that's actually a fair call, actually. Oh, and Frampton got the 27 hitouts too. 15 disposals, 27 hitouts at 86%.
Nick Dacos, come on, give it to him.
But apparently Frampton's a spud and should be lucky to be in the VFL apparently.
Yeah, CSC fan. I might actually comment on his post.
Yeah.
I'll just say he just held up the informed ruckman of the comp. What do you got to say about that?
Mm-hmm.
Self-sacrifice, teamwork, and fair play. And the winner from the Collingwood Football Club, what a freak, Nick Dacos.
I mean, saying what a freak is for Nick is actually putting it very lightly. Like, that dude is not even human.
Yes.
Seven contested possessions.
Well done, Nick. What about a round of applause for the Bombers who are so outstanding today? Would you now please welcome Darcy Moore and Craig McRae to receive the Anzac Day trophy from Ms. Sue Catamol, CEO of the Returned and Services League. The perpetual trophy provided by the RSL in dedication to the memory of those footballers who served in times of war. The names of the VFL footballers known to have sacrificed their lives during active service are inscribed on the trophy. Darcy.
First of all, I want to give a massive thank you to the 95,000 fans who are here. Record-breaking crowd.
Bucky speaks well, eh?
Mm.
No matter whether you wear the black and white stripes or the red sash, this game's about so much more. So you turning up today and showing your support means a lot, and we're incredibly proud to play our part in this game. Sacrifice of Essendon, both Andrew and the team, as well as the broader club, thank you so much for making this event what it is. It means a lot to us that we can come together with your football club and commemorate.
There you go, I was just sending out a tweet. We'll see how the reactions are to that.
Yeah.
Around the world. So thank you to the Essendon Football Club.
Actually, in saying that too, how good was Darcy today too? He was massive.
Oh, far out. He intercept marks everywhere.
Would you say, just to make it known to the people, would you say that that was an inspiring performance?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Because I mean, I've been told apparently Darcy Moore's
Oh, sorry, what was the question? I'm paying attention to Darcy's speech.
Oh yeah, that's true. I shouldn't be talking, should I?
And people reckon he's the poor captain, and his speech has gone on for about a minute and a half.
Mm.
Go home, idiots.
Is this like the best Anzac Day speech of all time? Like,
Oh, it has to be. Gone on for about 2 minutes. He's acknowledged Essendon about 3 times. The soldiers, like,
yeah.
no, he's fucked. He's an absolute legend. With fly speech.
Congratulations to Darcy Moore. And
Not the only trophy they'll be holding up this year.
in the game. He is a very thoughtful and eloquent young man. That speech was frankly incredible. The way he spoke and thought about so many many people, it was something we'll remember for a long time.
It's one of the best speeches I've ever heard on this day, and he made it all about the occasion and the sacrifice that has been made for us well before us. I thought that was brilliant. The words that he chose summed it up perfectly, Kingy.
Haven't made a poor decision in a couple of years, the Pies. They've got the right coach.
But yeah, apparently Darcy Moore isn't inspiring enough.
No, he's not.
Nah.
I might, next time Aaron says something, I might I might say that. Go check his Anzac Day speech.
They've been honest as a footy club. They've been absolutely bulletproof for the last 18 months, and he just makes you proud of our code when you hear a young man speak like that. So, full credit, Darcy Moore.
And Nick Dacos, it may well be the first of many this year, Joey. He is a young man with the brightest of futures, and I think
Actually, no, that's probably another.
You really have to sit back and marvel at a young guy that is just playing such great football, and also his speech for a 20-year-old kid was fantastic.
You just can't help but smile and marvel at what he's doing at his age. And we saw even when they were coming up the race pre-game, he was relaxed, he was smiling, he was joking. He was just a kid that has always loved his footy and watched his dad and watched his brother, and then he gets to go out and play and do what he's doing. It's freakish. We can all acknowledge that. We can all see it. His first half, he had a lot of ball, and you know, the impact, was it the best on ground? No, but then as the game went on, and the impact he had in the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter, when they needed it to be won, was off the charts. I mean, we're watching something pretty special.
What kind of lead would you need against Collingwood at three-quarter time to be guaranteed the 4 points? Because the 28 points the Bombers had never really felt entirely safe. And the fact that they were able to peg it back, I think there was still 7 minutes on the clock when they virtually made up that whole margin.
7 goals to 3 behinds. It was just one-way traffic. And you got the feel that it was heading that way as well. They were dominating in the midfield. They were playing the territory game. And it was just a matter of time before they were able to find the big sticks. And in the end, it comes across as a really super impressive quarter because they have this belief that they can do that to anyone.
And it started really pretty straightforward. You keep it simple. Their pressure was over 200, which the average is about 180. It was off the charts for the whole quarter. The contested possession, they dominated that stat as well. And then that's it.
There you go. Just put out my more tweet now.
Yeah.
The momentum's going their way, and Essendon just had no answers.
I think the biggest thing when you look back at this game upon review, and it's hard to do when you're watching live call like this, is in the end, Essendon could not interrupt Collingwood play. In the last quarter, they had 105 disposals for 20 inside 50s for 7 goals too. So whichever way you look at it, the Bombers couldn't stop Collingwood moving the ball, and that's a constant threat. I don't know how they get the energy and the desire to run like they do, but it's irrepressible. It is like something we haven't seen. The constant outnumbering everywhere the ball goes. I don't know how they do it.
And it's a spread. It's a weight of numbers. It wasn't just Nick Dacos or Steve Sidebottom or Jordan De Goey. There was contest from Rusco and Markov in that last quarter. Sidebottom, one-on-one. They all got involved. And when it was their moment to either win a contest or lay a tackle, they did it.
Last week in Adelaide against St Kilda, the script was almost flipped.
Oh boy.
The ones that were charging and the Pies almost lost. They managed to get over the line. Do you think at three-quarter time that would have been in their minds, Jace, that it wasn't the way they normally go about it and they need to be sharper in that final term?
No, look, I think they can handle any set of...
Oh, I should take Aaron in it.
I ain't gonna stop you. I ain't gonna stop you. I ain't gonna stop you.
Just smacks of a team that's confident and has a really good handle on where they're headed.
Brad Scott on AFL 360 coming here straight after the game. So that'll be really interesting to hear what his message was at three-quarter time and what he made of that blitz at the end.
Yeah, I thought they were very good though.
Yeah, if you do it, I ain't gonna stop you. But yeah, that'd be the content for that would be pretty nice, wouldn't it?
Early stage of his coaching, you know, that first, it looked like it was over at three-quarter time. One more goal and they break them. They didn't get that goal, Sarah, unfortunately for you and your selections today. But it was terrific to watch Essendon play with such dare, and their planning was really solid. They just couldn't break them in the last quarter. And yeah, in the end, it's a great spectacle for all of us to watch.
And not many teams have been able to break Collingwood since the start of last year. So they don't lose any admirers. Essendon, they can take a little bit of a leaf from St Kilda the week before, who took it up to Collingwood, weren't quite good enough, but they got a lot of belief out of that. Hey, we can take it up to this benchmark of the competition. They took a lot of positives and were able to turn into a big win against Carlton. I think Essendon can continue on their season with what they displayed today for 3 and a bit quarters.
Got a tough month ahead, the Bombers. Geelong.
That's the thing, like, can you just even fathom like the confidence that we have as a group now?
Yeah.
Like, because it's one of those things. It's like we're still the same side, but we're also like so different at the same time too. Like like, you know, the fact that we've had the additions that we've had in like Frampton, Mitchell, like I know Mixed Days had injured at the moment, but even Bobby Hill too.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
I just marvel at how they're able to do what they do, and it's off the
Like they've just like all those 4 players have complemented us so damn well.
talk about and show vision of. They really don't know how to finish. They just charge and they just overlap and they support, and in the end it works out. And there's a fair bit of bravery involved in committing to that.
There is something about not fearing losing or not fearing making mistakes. You can think about Braden Maynard coming out from fullback, absolutely slaughtered the kick straight to the Essendon player, got a goal. They all laughed and joked about it. Right, forget about it, move on, let's go to the next contest. That typifies their attitude, and it's why they don't fear these situations. They don't tighten up, they embrace it and actually do the opposite.
Packed rooms down there. Lots of Collingwood faithful wanting to get around.
I love how they do the 50 stand at the song.
Yeah, how they get like all quiet and they go, "Hey!"
I think Sidebottom starts it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing if Peter makes his way down there. He's in the corporate box all day today.
All right, here we go into the rooms for the Collingwood song.
No, I reckon Rathco stays in. You have Murphy for Markov, Adams for. Who came in for Adams?
You want my controversial opinion?
Yeah.
Adams comes in for Elliot. Yeah, Adams comes in for Elliot, and
It's pretty easy to break down.
who else?
And the courage to just take off and go. And it doesn't matter where he starts. Sometimes he starts off the back of the square. Sometimes
Actually, how did Marco finish in the end? Because he didn't do that bad. He finished off the game pretty well. There you go, 19 disposals at 84%. Yeah, there you go. That shows. So Markov was a lot better in that, was it second half? At least the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
there's a lot of skill in all this. There's a lot of game intelligence and footy IQ. But just look at this for a run. I mean, he's at half back here. They're looking to form that line. They want to give him the ball if they can.
I mean, yeah, Hoskin Elliott had another 10 disposals at 70%, which is not horrible, but if someone's coming in that's ready, then
I love what he's able to do. I can't believe he goes untagged. I don't know how you tag him, but you've got to try. You've got to try something because this is happening every week.
And we'll probably rest some players because of the 5-day break.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the players who have done well. Like Sidey has had 31 disposals. I'd give him a rest.
That was a stirring comeback, Nick. We absolutely loved your performance today. Talk to us about three-quarter time and what Fly's message was and the belief you guys have.
I mean, Noble got the disposals. He just didn't have the efficiency. So,
situations, just attacking the game again. So, three-quarter time, our philosophy was let's take them on, put them on the back foot, and I guess see how they hold up with the 20-point lead. And yeah, I think we're able to do pretty well with it.
Nick, congratulations on another outstanding performance. We marvel at what not just Collingwood's doing, but what you're doing each and every week.
oh, but then like the other thing too. Now that Cox is probably potentially ready for the Crows, does Cox come in for Kruger?
Thanks, Jace.
I'm
thereabouts, I guess. But
Yeah, I'd say so.
yeah, I guess once I see the footy.
Oh, it depends. Yeah, if Cox is ready or not. But
Oh, if he's ready, I think he takes Kruger's spot.
yeah,
How would you describe to those outside looking the position you play? I mean, nominally it's starting at half.
I mean,
yeah,
Kelly.
we'll need
I mean,
Cox.
even Kelly
Crows
was
aren't
pretty
that tall.
good.
I mean, Crows haven't got that. Oh, they're tall, but like they haven't got a secondary ruckman.
Yeah.
Oh, Phil fought rucks, but
do you reckon with Will Kelly would he keep his sub spot?
No, I reckon Finn. I mean, if Cox isn't back, you could probably see Kelly sub again.
Because my only thing is that I would actually want because yeah, I would actually want Cox out. So not Cox out. Kruger out. Just because just to get him in the VFL and just to have some continuity in his football. And then also he can then develop some form as well too. Same as Elliot. I know people are gonna come at me for this, but Elliot needs to either just have some time off football or he needs to play in the reserves. Because he's not playing to what he was last year. And yeah, I don't want to sit here and say, oh, Elliot had a good game, because he really didn't do that much. I mean, even he had the 11 disposals at 72%. I mean, that's all right, and I guess he's a forward, so it's that thing of he ticks the box in terms of he did okay, but you know that Elliot can do more, and I'd rather give someone like a Carmichael. I mean, obviously Tay has to come in, so it'd probably be Tay for Elliot if I was a selection. Because Tay can go to half forward, and then whether if it's Tay and DeGoey swap from midfield to half forward or whatever. Yeah. And I'm even Lipinski, Lipinski's not that far away either. Jesus Christ.
I reckon the Melbourne game he'll be back.
I know I tried to switch topics there a little bit, but no, Elliot, something needs to happen to Elliot. Whether, as I said, whether if it's time off football or playing in the VFL, he's had 6 weeks, and now it's just now at this point, what we've seen from Elliot is what we're going to get from him for the rest of the year. And that's not what I want out of Elliot. I know Elliot can do a lot better than what he has. So, but that's the thing though. I mean, you actually want to know what I reckon would be a fantastic thing, and even though I know it will never happen, drop a couple senior guys down to the VFL. Drop a Hoskin Elliott, drop a Elliott, drop a who else has sort of been a bit average? Actually, Quain has definitely improved the last couple of weeks. So I'd leave him alone. But I mean, Jackson had just starting to get into it, but he actually didn't do too bad. Yeah, Markov was okay, but but no, you do Elliot, Hoskin Elliott, and Markov. You drop those 3, and give opportunities to guys like Finn, Allen, and Carmichael. Guys like that. Even if you drop Sidey, even though it'd be more. Well, you're not going to drop Sidey, but even give him a rest and bring in. So he comes in for Allen, Hoskin Elliott, then comes in for. Trying to think, who would he come in for?
Murphy for Markov. Adams for. I don't know who you drop Adams for, but Carmichael for Elliot. Maybe Adams for side bottom.
Yeah, Adams for side bottom. Carmichael for Adams. Carmichael for Elliot.
Pendlebury with his eye, maybe. You bring in Finn for Pendlebury because he might need a rest.
I'd do Pendlebury for Allen, and because I mean Allen played pretty well. Because I mean I thought he wasn't going to do that great because he was coming off the COVID stuff. So the fact that he played as well as he did, that was pretty impressive.
against Geelong.
Um,
Could call it just a misconduct fine. He certainly could assess it as low impact into the body. Clearly, it's intentional.
that prick replied.
So,
oh, did he?
still, a good chance to be able to play next week. Jaden Laverty subbed off with a shoulder injury there, so we'll have to wait and see the extent of that damage there. But they'll be very keen for both of those players to play against Geelong.
Rent-free, yeah, okay, buddy.
Huge one on Sunday, live and exclusive right here on.
Over to you.
Big night ahead. The footy never stops here because we've got Couch coming up. The guys will run their eyes over everything.
But no, like, and especially as well too, like, we're coming off a 5-day break as well, so, and, but even that's where you get some of the VFL guys in, because then it's like, because they're coming off, that, for them it'd be a 7-day break, but yeah, you get, like, yeah, Allen in, I mean, Allen's ready, Carmichael, I mean, if Cox is training well, but then again, Cox you might like skip him, because like he'll be touch and go, but how far? Oh, Cameron's a fair few weeks away, because yeah, he's more like round 9 to 12. Just trying to think. Trying to think. But nah, so yeah, but like as we've already mentioned, so you got like Alan Finn, Carmichael, yeah, you think Trey keeps his spot. I know that there's others I'm missing. But yeah. And then but that's the thing though. And then next week oh no, it's not there's no VFL game, but like
to the brand new Samsung Galaxy S23 series, now at Harvey Norman.
Oh yeah, there is no VFL game. So if Ali doesn't play, he doesn't play at all. Oh shit, yeah.
I gotta go have tea. I'll be back on later tonight.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna finish up now anyway, so I'll just
yeah, right, I'll
finish
talk to
up.
you later.
Alright, all good. Alright. Obviously thank you for everyone that has tuned into the stream. Obviously we've had a fantastic turnout, and yeah, can't wait to obviously get stuck into more streams and more content. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the stream. So just make sure to stay tuned for future content. So make sure to like if you haven't already. And if you want to keep up to date, make sure to subscribe to the Ultimate Greatness YouTube channel. And yeah, without further ado, that is it for me. And yeah, what a win from Collingwood. And hopefully we can go well against the Crows next week. And it's going to be hard to do VFL content because the guys have got to buy. But I'm going to try my absolute best to get back into making more videos for you guys and more content. So make sure to stay tuned for all that great stuff. So yeah, without further ado, that is it for me. Alright, see you guys.